What's going on, guys? We're ready for Guilty Gear. Stream. I fucking labeled the thing wrong. Oops. I called it Steam. Stream. Better. There we go. It's the live Steam. Steamed hams. Just realized I spelled it wrong. Steam. It's coming to Steam. There we go. That's better. Stream. Steamed hams. I messed up. How's everybody doing? So what's going on with you guys? Just gonna be starting in about 10 minutes, so I just finished eating, so let's get hype. See what happens. See if we get a new song today. If that's the case, then I'm gonna be, after the stream's done, I'm gonna log off and add the new song and do the new wallpaper if there's artwork. I haven't done the Melee and Zato wallpaper just because, and the other two characters, just because there's no high-res artwork of them. It's all low-res. I'm trying to find like full scans of the new characters, but I haven't seen any. Yeah, I don't think any of it exists. Yeah, there's no big picture, unfortunately, that I see. Yeah, just 800 by 800 is so small. Yeah, it's way too small. I can't blow something up that small. I want baby girl. Give me baby girl. Give me jam. I want jam. Jam for Stripe. Must have baby girl. But I don't think she's going to be in this iteration. I have a feeling she's going to either be one of the last characters announced, or she's not going to be until later on down the road in another iteration. Probably DLC. My predictions for today is going to be Johnny and Elfelt. That's going to be my predictions. If we get two characters. Probably Johnny and Elfelt. Just because Johnny has to be in the game, just because May's in it. And Elfelt just makes sense. I'd like to see Venom, but I don't see Venom coming back. Just because of the ending, it doesn't... Unless they bring back Venom as somebody else. Like, they give him a whole new persona. I could maybe see that. But that's the most that I'm going to see out of Venom. I really don't see Venom coming back as Venom. Just because of the Assassin's Guild technically killed him. I don't think Slayer's coming back, Flame Pow. The reason why I say is because I think he's gonna retire, and for some reason, I'd like, if you notice, like that new guy, I can't say his fucking name, the Japanese dude, the black dude. He feels like a Slayer mixed with a Biken. Like, he has Slayer. He's a vampire. So he has like he's gonna have a neck bite move or something to gain his blood or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if he replaced with Slayer. Could be Eno. Eno could come back. That's a very strong possibility. Also, he's a great sword user, so I figure he's the new Baiken in his own. Even though he kind of plays kind of like a Hakumen, but that's just my prediction. I think that I just don't see. I would like to see Baiken and Slayer and all of them come back, but being truthful, do you really think we're gonna have that many characters at launch in this game, especially when it's coming out literally in March? Unless they delay. If they delay it again, then I can see maybe more characters getting added. I don't see. The thing is, I don't know how many characters we're gonna get at launch, and based on the reveals, it sounds like based on time frame and reveals, we're maybe talking 15 characters at most. That's literally what I'm predicting. So if it's at the rate we're going, because we're at 11 right now. So if they reveal 2 today, that's 13, and then in 2 months in December they'll probably reveal 2 more. That's February. You're at 15. Game's gonna be coming out in March. I really think they need to delay it to like June. I don't think March is a good idea. I think we're gonna be scrounging too little content in there. Like we haven't even seen the story mode. Like, is it gonna have a story mode? We haven't seen anything on that. They're just worried about the gameplay and the characters and the netcode. It's like, have you guys even worked on the story mode? Because that takes a lot of time too. That's so bad, guys. Theme from Xrd. I like how these guys in this chat have no idea what this music is. I'm like, are you kidding me? You guys play Guilty Gear and you don't know the soundtrack? Like, it just shows how little you know about Guilty Gear. It's like, what music is this? I never heard of this song before. I'm like, you serious? Do you play this game? But yeah, how's it going, Howie? Yeah, if you guys want to talk, it's going to be starting in about 4 minutes. We're probably not going to get the reveal till later. I wouldn't be surprised if the reveal is like way later. You're probably just going to get the introduction, them talking a bunch. And then probably after they do the reveal, then they'll start doing the matches. Or they'll do the backyard, the backyard dev thing, and then the matches, and then the music video. I'm still waiting a music video. Like, we're gonna have a Guilty Gear music video. I hope it's hype. I'm curious what song they're gonna play, or if it's gonna be like a brand, or maybe it's gonna be the theme of Strive or something. I don't know. What are they gonna show? No. New song, PogChamp. Yes. Because Guilty Gear music is hype. Always good to have new music. Like, at least, again, with Guilty Gear, even if it's a bad game, at least you get an awesome soundtrack. You can't deny that. It's like, that alone will make me listen to the game, just to be like, hey, I got a good soundtrack. Even if the game's not that good. At least it's epic. I just want the whole game to be epic. Epic soundtrack and epic game would be even better. But if we at least get epic soundtrack, that's good enough for me. I'm hoping... I hoping they throw in details about the next beta. It just seems like it's the right time. Like, if the game's gonna come out in March, you need to be having a beta pretty damn soon. Like, I would say a beta in December or January would be appropriate. And pretty sure we're going to get a second beta with the new netcode and probably the updated characters, you know, just an updated mechanic. What's up, Tyrant? How you doing? I don't think Order Soul is going to be a character. I just can't see him filling a spot. Bedman, it'll be Delilah, not Bedman, Bedwoman. Delilah will be in the game, if anything. Because that makes a lot of sense. Because you see, right when Bedman dies, Delilah comes out. So you already know she's going to take over. So you see Bedwoman, gonna just say, you know, it's kind of obvious that Bedwoman would be a thing. We're about to start.
Alright, we go.
Here we go. Oh shit. Here we go.
Get it.
Oh, live. That's awesome. That's cool. That's pretty fucking cool. It's the music, like I said, it's always good.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my
Oh, it's like an edited version. Notice they cut it off. It's probably shorter. The smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the game.
キレティギア生放送最新情報特盛りスペシャル。
Man, they got everybody up there. Holy shit. They got everybody up there today.
スタートしました。キレティギアストライブの最新情報を特盛りでお伝えしていく生放送。番組のオフィシャル MC を務めさせていただきますゆいと申します。よろしくお願いします。はい、では早速本日の出演者をご紹介いたしましょう。まずはアークシステムワークスキルティギアストライブ宣伝課長の小沢陸さんです。
はい、よろしくお願いします。アークシステムワークス宣伝課長の小沢陸と申します。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。さらにキルティギアストライブの開発陣にお越しいただいております。開発ディレクターの片野明さんです。
はい、ギルティギアストライブ開発ディレクター片野明と申します。本日はどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。よろしく
お願いします。そして最後はキルティギアシリーズの総監督石渡大輔さんです。
はい、ギルティギアシリーズの監督を務めております石渡大輔ですよ。本日はよろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
もういきなり冒頭で書き始めるという
こんな空気で、
はい、この空気でやっていきましょう今日は。
お願いします。
はい、本日はですね、気になる最新情報をたくさん伺えるということで、はい、一ファンとして非常に楽しみにしてきました。
I really wish they had subtitles, but I can't put, there's no subtitles. It's the only thing I don't like. I really wish there were subtitles on this.
特盛りでお伝えしてい
Or
きたい
closed
と思って
caption.
おりますので、どうぞ最後までお付き合いください。よろしくお願いします。
Why does closed caption not work?
というわけで早速ですね、本日の番組の内容をおさらいしていきたいと思ってます。はい、こちら。
Latest news. Oh, there's two latest news.
ストライブとは最新情報発表1、そしてスペシャルエキシビジョンマッチ、推しポイント、楽曲紹介。
Oh wow, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. So 2 latest news things today.
デベロッパーズバックヤード生、そして最新情報発表2と
Song introduction. I wonder what that
盛りだく
is.
さんの内容になってますね。
そうなんですよ。最新情報が1の2で分かれるぐらいには特盛りで今回
Yeah, it could be the beta. Like I said, I'm predicting it's gonna be the beta.
はい、そして
I've been saying this for a while. It's.
日本語と英語と
I have a feeling the beta. I wouldn't be surprised if it's around the corner, like a open, like a public beta, probably like in
はい、皆さん
December or January.
本作はですね、より多くの国の皆様に
How do you watch it in English?
お届けしたいなと考えておりますので、今回の放送
How do you watch it in English?
英語、韓国語の3カ国語にて放送しております。This stream is available in Japanese, English, and Korean. ということで、
How?
この後
How do I change it to English?
皆さんね、結構YouTube のチャンネルのコメントが結構英語の方いらっしゃるんですけど、
Like I want to hear it in
英語の
English.
イングリッシュストリーム
I'm trying to find it. Somebody could find it. That'd be good.
英語の方も見てくれ、はいね、よろしくお願いします。ハロー、グッドモー
Let's
ニング。
see. Let me look.
よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。
ざっくりしたようでした今ね。
伝わればね。
はい、世界中で盛り上がっていきましょう。そして番組冒頭よりですね、画面の下に出ていると思うんですけども、こちらのハッシュタグ、ハッシ
Are you
ュ
sure?
GGST 大発表、こちらをつけてツイートしていただけると抽選でなんとギルティギア
Let me
グッズ
see
が当たり
something.
ます。はい、こちらですね、ギルティギアストライブの T シャツ、こちらを10
I'm
名
looking
様、
right now.
ギルティギアストライブスミヤ
I'm
プ
checking.
名残雪、こちらを10名様。はい、こちらなどなどたくさんの豪華グッズが当たるということなんですけども、
Yeah, there's
はい、さらにですね、なんと
there's
ハッシュタ
no
グ GGST
even the
大発表
English even the English stream is in
10位以内に
Japanese.
入れば、なんとですね、プレイステーション5が当たる
Yeah,
新
there's
しい
no English
プレ
stream.
ゼントキャンペーン
That's a
が
lie.
追加されるということです。皆さんどんどんツイートしてくださ。
はいい、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
まあね、チャット欄にありますけれども、
It's like
リンクについて
they
は
said they're trying
今うちの
to.
スタッフが対応してくれるはず。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
ちょっと待
Are
って
they putting
はい
it? Hold on.
今25位だそうですよ。
25早い。
すでに。
はい。はい。
はい、さらにですね、このハッシュタグ GGST 大発表で本作について気になっていることなどツイートしていただけると番組にお答えできることもあるかもしれない。お答えできることもあるかもしれません。はい、それではまずこのコーナーからいきましょう。
Yeah, I don't see.
ギルティギアストライブとは
Yeah, I don't think there's an English stream either.
はい、まずはギルティギアシリーズについておさらい
It
してい
says
き
there is,
ま
but
しょう。
there's not.
シリーズの概要について
I think that's a
こちらをご覧
lie.
ください。はい、海外にも多くのファンを抱え、
Yeah, I can't find an English stream.
日本を代表する 2D 対戦格闘ゲームの一つでございます。
Like all you gotta do is just put closed caption on. I don't understand why they don't like live closed caption. Like that's the easiest way to solve the problem.
さすがに言い過ぎなので表現変えるべきではない。
Like just implement that. It's like so easy.
営業部に言われて、はい、こう記載させていただきました。
まずは初代からね。初代のグラフィックですよ。
これ、今画面に映ってるの初代ギルティ。
はい。
はい。
Yeah, exactly. There's no English stream, even though it's in English. Where? I don't see anything.
あの絵を見ながらさらにその横に日本を代表する数字が書いてあるっていうのがね、なかなかね、そう我々にとっては罰ゲームだね。
Well,
ゲームをリスペクトしながら
we can speculate then. Lies, I tell you, lies.
最新作となりますが、前作のギルティギアイザードのシリーズではないということですよね。
はい、今回ですね、インザードシリーズとはまた別の全く新しい完全新作ということで、ゲームの内容を一新してのお届けとなっております。そんな本作ギルティギアストライブについてご紹介したいと思います。ではこちらお願いします。
Yeah, probably.
ギルティギアシリーズ最新作。
I mean, at least they put this in English. You can listen. But yeah, I wish. I really, again, just put closed caption. Like that's the easiest way to do it. Like just put live closed caption. It's problem solved. The translator can do the work. It's like, you know, at least you have a kind of a general idea of what you're watching, you know?
ここで、はい、世界大会発表させてくださいのトレーラーですかね、こちらは。
盛り上がりましたね。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。今回大事なこのストライブというこのタイトルについて石渡さん、はい、何かこうタイトルの由来というか思いみたいなのは。
まあそうですね、ストライブって日本語にするとですね、構想とか抗うとか、あと努力するみたいな話が出てくるんですけれども、このソルバッドガイというキャラクターのプロフィールには努力することが嫌いという
嫌いなもの努力って書いてある。
そうなんですよ。まあそのソルバッドガイが主人公にしてのタイトルで、まあ努力。
So after this will be probably the first character reveal. Maybe they'll show 2 characters. I hope they show 2 at least. 2 would be nice. I mean, 1's cool, but 2 would be nice. I think they regularly, since they're making it every 2 months, they should honestly be showing 2 characters at a time. I think 1's a little too few for 2 months. Hope so too. I hope it's 2 also.
あんまり自分たちで明かすと、あんまりおしゃれ度がない。
忘れてくださいよ。はい。
There's an English R System Twitch account? Yeah, it's not in English though. It's not in English, it's in Japanese.
Here, we're going to take a recap of characters announced.
Oh wait. Okay, it's actually in English. There, yeah, we found it. So they actually put it in English. Alright, so somebody actually talking in English. Okay, cool. Thank you. They actually started talking in English on it now. So someone's actually talking. Okay, good. Thank you. So they finally fixed it.
Next we have Kai, who is also kind of a nice starting character for most people, but he's a little more well-rounded. Can attack from close in as well as far out.
You don't really need to hear them talk, so it's like we can't understand them anyway.
Shock state.
That was fun.
Shock state.
Here we have May, who is a pretty simple character to play, who hits really hard, and of course is adorable.
Okay, we have Axel Rose.
No.
Oh.
But the influence is Rose, obviously.
Soul's Fire State.
It's all across the screen. Really annoying to fight against him with data for me, at least.
Have you heard about the shock state? That fucking meme. Like, they say that fucking phrase, so I remember that video, that was so funny. It was just shock state, shock state, shock state. I'm like, a lot of emphasis on that shock state.
Now for my main, Potemkin. Very heavy throw character, huge amount of HP. This is actually the character that got me into the series.
Especially in strikes, one hit can do huge damage.
Alright, and of course, here's my main here, Faust, my man. You know, long range, tricky character.
And this one just kind of looks like it's something out of a horror film, but.
Amelia Rage. Really speedy. I think there's a few things about her air game, but...
Grinder setups. I mean, well, we'll see what they make the next
Of course,
update, so we see what they've changed. I'm hoping they add new mechanics and stuff. Because I think the defense mechanics definitely need to be changed. Because instant blocking in this game is terrible now. It's so useless. Even Daisuke admitted that that instant blocking felt pretty useless. So he said he wanted to change it.
He fights with the shadow, like I think so. A little difficult to control.
Yeah, Amelia looks really good.
Ramlethal's Valentine.
I like Ramlethal too. She looks really pretty. She looks really mature.
Gigantic swords and cutesy voice.
Yeah, IB just felt completely useless. Like, I felt they need to modify instant blocking to be more useful. Because it just doesn't feel like it's a very... The mechanic itself just sees there. It's just there because it needs... It's there because, oh, it's Guilty Gear, so just put it in there. Well, let's gain meter. It's like, we gain meter fast enough as is. You gain meter really fast in this game. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't negate chip. It doesn't give you frame advantage. They need to change it.
Alright, now we're going to bring in the latest character we've introduced, new to the series, Nagoriyuki. Potential new main.
Or, as I call him, Blackuman. Because that's what he is. He's like an awesome black version of Hakumen. We will call you Blackuman.
Okay, so the vampire wielding a huge katana.
He is pretty cool looking. Like, he looks scary, man. Fucking Nagoriyuki looks scary as shit, dude. It's like, guy's gonna hit like a truck, dude.
Not a whole lot that we know about the character just yet, but hopefully we can see a few things coming.
Like, I'm just gonna be scared fighting him. Like, oh, in the hands of a master, he's probably gonna be devastating.
Kirsan is person in question.
Like I say, he looks like he's the Hakumen of the game. I could see Sin coming back, for sure. Sin is very story relevant. I can't see Sin not coming back. Especially when, you know, his girlfriendo, Rhymelethal, because that's like his waifu.
So they're asking for
Makes
one
sense to
line
have
about
Sin.
one.
You already know Sim and Rhymelethal are probably going to get together. That's his girlfriendo.
And that's how it's going to sound.
It's the first time we're hearing his voice. Just recently recorded.
I don't think I've heard his voice yet. So.
New to me.
But yeah. We'll see though. I mean, we'll probably get Sin. I mean, he could be in today's reveal. We don't know. He's very story relevant. I can't see Sin not being in this game. Like I said, my predictions today are going to be Elfelt and Johnny. But Sin's definitely a possibility.
It's still under development, so the version that we'll have today will not have every character's voices in the game yet.
The fact that they still don't have the character voices in the
They're still
game.
working on Faust's voice, so
Really?
we'll hear him today.
Really? They're still working on Faust's voice, and it's been out since the Jesus. That's like telling you like how long this is gonna take. Like, wow, it's like you really think this is gonna come out by March? The way if they're not even done with the voices by then, like,
Looks like we're gonna
jeez.
be getting some new characters today. Be excited.
New characters. He said plural. He said characters, so we're probably getting 2 characters.
We're keeping the new characters secret even from the MC herself.
He said 2 characters. We're getting 2 characters.
Yeah, a lot of people in the company don't even know who this character is going to be, so it's going to be new for them as well as you.
Said plural. I heard characters. He said plural. So,
Sorry.
oh, here we go. Who's it gonna be? Elfelt. Oh, wait. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Who? Okay, I was not expecting that. Her music's so dope, though. I like her song. Was not expecting that. Yep, I was right. 15. 15 characters. I was right. Oh. Angie? Angie? Oh, shit! Angie's in the game!
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh wow, I didn't see that coming.
So we got a new character here. Well, two characters.
Angie got in. Holy shit.
The first one. Giovanna.
Angie got in. Oh my god. Wow. I was not expecting
The
that.
brand new character, Giovanna.
Holy shit, Angie Mito. Who the fuck is Giovanna? Like, seriously.
So basically, this character
She's,
has,
what is she, like, Cammy?
attaching
She has
attachments
cannon
as
drill.
their main move. Very similar to Jam.
She has a cannon drill. Like, what the fuck? Is this such a odd, like... doesn't even look like a Guilty Gear character.
Rush down character. She also has a very strong cross attack.
She just looks weird.
There should be even more in than Soul will be.
Just an odd character, man. Yeah, she's kind of like the Ibuki of the game. She looks interesting, though. But you look at her, she doesn't look like a Guilty Gear character, though. Does not look like a Guilty Gear character at all. Like, if you just saw her by herself, you wouldn't even think that she's a Guilty Gear character. She looks like a KOF character.
Where, including the MC, I believe we're all extremely excited for that little character reveal at the end. She was saying that Anji is her favorite, and she voted for him in the third character polls, but sadly didn't make it into that. But
Yeah, I think I have a few friends back in the States with these.
That's cool, though. Angie got love. Come on.
Hey, do you have the neighbor's number by any chance?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there go retrievers in our backyard.
we'll have a proper trailer for him.
I think there's a hole
later.
they got through. Cause I've been hearing noises. I was like, what the fuck is back there?
Probably digging a hole.
Birthday.
Yeah, I think they dug the hole. They're not. I tried to knock on the door. They're not home though.
Yeah, I don't have that number.
Okay, if I see them, I'll let them know. It's like, yeah, I think you might want to check the fences. I think they're fine when we took back here. They just walked because I heard noise. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was a cat.
Well, I don't want them to hurt themselves either.
Yeah, and I looked and I'm like, oh shit. And I saw one and I saw both over there. Both over there. So they're just exploring. So I'll just have to wait till they come by.
Yeah. Alright. She does look cool. Sorry about that.
That was a line of Giovanna.
That's the first time we're hearing her voice.
She looks cool. It's just she doesn't look like a Guilty Gear character though. Like you look at her and go, she's a Guilty Gear character? Like that's all it looks like. She just, you know what she reminded me of when I saw her?
She's the bodyguard for the U.S. president.
Oh. So she's the bodyguard of, this, okay, interesting. This is weird, though. It's still a weird choice.
With the story.
I like her fight style, though. It looks like something I would play.
So you're looking forward to the story to describe.
Yeah, so I did call it. So I did call this, the roster is going to be 15 at launch. So that was 13 characters, so we have 2 more reveals, and that's going to be it. They're probably going to reveal the last 2 characters in January, and that'll be it. And then it's going to be DLC, so...
We can't say too much, but we'll be saying as much as we can about the story in this stream today. Giovanna.
Yeah, I noticed the wolf doesn't seem to do anything. It's like, does the wolf do anything, or is it just cosmetic?
I actually get to play her a bit, so it didn't take very long to learn how to get her up and going.
She's still very excited about Anji.
Yeah.
That's a big move.
That is cool though. Angie got in. Like I said, I'm very happy for Angie. He deserves it. He's been such a MIA character for the longest time. So pretty sure that probably Angie is taking Viking's spot.
Announced with one more character coming later.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, so,
I could see Jam coming in as
obviously 15
DLC.
characters, but
I don't see her initial roster. Jam is not an initial roster character. She's not a main character. Her story relevance is completely insignificant. The only reason why she's in there because she's the Chinese stereotypical trope character.
characters will be individually purchasable in form of DLC, but also there will be a season pass bundle at for a discounted price.
Okay, so there's a season pass. Why am I not
These characters
surprised?
are currently in development, so we don't have anything to showcase at this very moment. But please keep an eye out for announcements.
What's up, Foxton? How you doing?
Feel free to speculate who might be in the first DLC.
So yeah, so they're gonna have 15 characters in launch and probably like 5 DLC characters
But then I was saying that
over the course of the
we
year.
wanted to include more characters, but just due to developmental restraints, we ended up with 15 for the initial roster.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not surprised at 15 being in the roster. I'm not surprised. I pretty much called it. I was like, it's gonna be 15 just because of the way the nature of the updates. It makes the most sense. Yep, always a season pass. I mean, I'm still gonna support the game because I like it. Dizzy, come in.
Next
They're
time
not-
you're talking
they're
about
not
the
home,
story
so-
mode?
I'll have to wait to. I'm pretty sure I don't know when they get home. I'm like, where's our dogs?
Yeah, well, no, I'll talk to them and just tell them like, hey, your dog's been coming in our backyard.
Yeah, so telling them they want to check the fences.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the script for the.
Yeah, it looked like Elfelt too, and I saw the short hair.
There it
Thick
is.
it is.
I thought it was
Yeah, it's
Elfelt.
going to be much larger compared to the X-Rated series.
Oh man, that's a big storybook.
Which is already pretty insane.
That's a
so
storybook. That's the plot line for
if you're
Strive.
not into the fighting part of fighting games, you got
Jesus,
plenty
God,
of
that's a
story
big book.
to comb through.
It's a fucking huge. It's like, oh, here's a story for Strive. Plat.
And that's just the recording script, right?
Jesus, God, that's fucking nuts, man. That's a lot of script.
Mode, but a large portion of it, I think, is safe to say it's story mode.
Yeah, I thought it was
If we're
Elfelt
not familiar
too.
with the story mode, we'll have opportunity for people to catch up on what's happened so far.
Yeah, I thought the silhouette was Elfelt too because it looked like short hair Elfelt from the story in Exurd. It really looked like it. I was like, Elfelt? I was like, oh, never mind. No Elfelt. It's a fucking novel. It's a visual
About
novel.
the contents of the story.
I just don't, man. Are they gonna get this done by March? Are they gonna get this done? I just can't see it happening. I just can't see it happening by March. It just seems too soon.
So this is a continuation from the story of Revelator to show you what more about the sole bad guy, the protagonist's future. There's a new story, a new.
Oh, nice. You got Beto, Official, and Mona in one 10-wish pool. That's awesome, Boxing. Very nice. Very nice. Got good characters.
But you can enjoy this game's story mode without having.
That's the pet shop. That's the whole story. That is the whole story of Strive he's holding in his hand. That's the whole script. So that's how big the story in Strive is going to be. So it's going to be huge. Way bigger than Exurd.
But there might be concern for those who aren't familiar with the story but want to be.
Okay.
And we're going to cover that here.
Yes,
Oh,
so
cool.
for anyone who forgot this story or perhaps hasn't played a Guilty Gear
Oh, nice.
game before, we are going to have Guilty Gear Story Digest comics available for
I would
free
watch it.
online.
That's awesome. Free
Done by
comics.
the famous manga artist Sumeragi-san. This webcomic series encompasses the entire story of Guilty Gear so far.
That's cool. The fact that they're giving that for free is pretty awesome. So you get to see
And
the
this will
whole
also be available in 8
story.
languages.
That's cool. Very, very cool.
I think it says here.
I'm definitely gonna download that.
Japanese, Korean, and Chinese editions as soon as the show ends.
However, for French, Italian, German, Spanish, we're still working on the localization for that. So give us a little time and we'll get that out as soon as we can.
And just look how beautiful it is.
I love Sumerari's art.
Yeah, I'm a manga addict, so I'm gonna be hitting on that as soon as I can.
And we really recommend it for anyone who doesn't fully understand or missed out on previous Guilty Gear stories. And in addition, the story after that's the story until the Guilty Gear Exert series. So for the story as of Guilty Gear Exert series,
Oh, that's cool. You can actually watch the.
from the story mode onto YouTube.
You can watch the Guilty Gear Exert story for free if you don't have the game.
One chapter
That's pretty
revealed
cool.
every day,
You
starting
can just
from
watch the
tomorrow.
anime, and if you don't want to play the game,
So yes, if you missed out,
that's pretty
you can
cool.
finally catch up on this story.
You should, just give. It's like I don't see the big deal in just
Revealed each day.
releasing that. Just saying, hey, watch it. Go ahead.
Time has 10 chapters, Revelator has 9 chapters, and Rev 2 has 3 chapters, making for a total of 22 chapters. And the chapter will be updated on 9 p.m.
Launch is gonna be. I think I'm gonna play the new character. The new character looks pretty cool. She looked
5 a.m.
awesome.
Pacific Standard.
Around there, yeah.
And then May Potemkin. I still want to see those 3 characters are on my
Along with
my list
that,
right now.
The GG team has removed all spoiler restrictions. So thanks to those who tried to keep spoilers out of the public eye, but now it's free game.
Oh, nice. You guys should have did that a long time ago. Like, let people stop cock blocking people from uploading the story and shit. It's like if people want to watch it, let people watch it. It's like God, I hate when they do that.
So please recommend it to your friends if,
Yeah.
if you think that
Jam's my main, but I don't think she's gonna be in the game. I think she'll be post DLC. Jam, I can see as post DLC. She's not gonna be on the initial roster. I can guarantee that. That's who my actual main, though. If she came back, yeah, main Jam all the
We're
way.
wrapping up part 1 of the information corner, but there will be a part 2, so stick around for that.
I don't know if we covered it, but we will have a story mode trailer at some point.
Oh, nice. Story mode. Sweet trailer. I don't know if that's today or in January. That's cool. January is probably going to be a really big update. Since most of the stuff's going to be done by then. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure Sin is going to be in the game, just because it makes the most sense. Sin is too story relevant. I can't picture Sin not in the game. He should be initial roster, but he might be DLC too. There's only 2 slots left. I mean, who else could it be? Special exhibition match. Gonna see some matches.
So we'll be moving on to an exhibition match. Having a couple of interesting players come in and show off the game for you.
So we have the official players, Nagatomo Airi and Hattori Saika-san.
I don't know who these people are. Official player. Kyotoko, official player. Like, what does that mean?
That's Hattori Saika. She's very good at English, as you can tell. We have Nagatomo Airi.
Okay, this is gonna be the first time for these two actually touching stride, but we've arranged for some coaches to show them the ropes. Oh, actually show them the ropes and go through. We have two beforehand. That's what it says here.
So
His
he's
fucking
going to
face.
train them both in
His
Rev
fucking
2.
face. He's just like,
We'll see how much that translates over to stride.
that fucking face. Just Milia and Zato.
Serious face.
Alright, it's time for Dogra.
Hey, he's like, who's Zato? I know Big Buddha.
Oh, they're both playing very seriously. Taking notes.
Taking notes of everything he says.
No, Angie is part of the 13. There's two more after that, I think. Because right now there's 13 with Angie, I think. And there's two more after that. So the next trailer in January will reveal two more characters, I think. It could be. It's possible. I think are we at 13? Are we at 11? I forget. I'm trying to remember how many characters were. I thought we were at 11 before they revealed those two. That's 13, and then there's going to be two more after that.
Now introducing our official cosplayer, Yuki Chloe.
She's so cute.
It's weird seeing Milia as a freaking Japanese girl. Doesn't look right for Milia. Milia is totally a white chick. Gotta get like a Swedish girl to be Milia. I like the costume though. Looks nice.
He's gonna try to look cool like Milia.
She's too Japanese to be Milia. I like the costume though. It looks
I'm a
really
big fan
nice.
of her new costume design. That's right.
Really diving into the Russian roots.
Basically, that thing costs a lot of money to make. I don't think we'll get another one now. Angie's 14th? Is it the 14th? It's only one more. Okay. That kind of sucks. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing because it's like, man, I really thought. So we're only gonna get one. We're gonna get Angie and then the other character. Yeah, it could be Angie and Biken together. That would be interesting.
Character designs from the Guilty Gear series.
I thought it was 13, so I miscounted. It was 14. It kind of sucks though. It's like, God, there's a lot of the roster not coming back.
Shifting gears over to Kamizono-san.
Be patient, Lee. There'll be more information.
Our exhibition matches here.
There'll be more information. Don't leave. It's a fairly long stream.
We'll have Hatano-san and Shirotari-san also explaining commentary for the match.
After I'm done here, I'm gonna go work on the.
As we said before, we're going to
We'll work on the new character's song.
Forgive us
upload
if
the
they kind of go
wallpaper.
rapid fire when we miss a thing or two.
So
We will be
wait for
putting
that today.
hours as
You'll see
well.
that later tonight. Oh wow! Facial expressions in
Curious
Zoom.
who the official players have chosen for their characters.
I wonder if they actually show the new interface, or if they're just gonna, it's the same one. Could be the same old build. There can be only one victor. 1, 2.
We'll be doing a first 2-2.
They changed the character select screen. Looks way different. Looks.
The two get to your official ambassadors.
So they moved everything to the bottom.
Nothing seems new here from last time I saw the character select, I think.
Just a little new. Kind of liking the upgrade.
Yeah, you can select music. Well, you should be able to. That's kind of a normal feature.
So we have Ramla Valentine back from the third series, but you should think of her as a completely new character in this version.
Didn't get to try her in the beta, so I'm actually really interested to see how she plays.
She wasn't in the beta. What are you talking about? She wasn't in the beta.
Looks like we're ready to start the match. She's hoping to show you her whale and dolphin friends in this match.
Since Elfa wasn't there, I had to choose the other sister.
She practiced as Elfelt in the third, so then she remembered last night that she has to play around today, so she's been studying all night.
Those basic things, please start the first special exhibition match.
Oh shit. So that changed. The intro's different too now. That looks a little better.
And there you go. I believe he was commentator in a lot of Japanese streams if you ever pay close attention to Guilty Gear over the years.
Oh, was he? That's cool.
Oh yeah, he gets the hype going.
That entrance looks sick.
Okay, yeah, so as you should know, the game is under development, so don't expect the final version to be exactly like this, and forgive us for any hiccups on the way.
Of course, this Rambling Fool taking out her sword right away.
Aggressive start.
We can send the swords out and we'll go to the other side of the screen.
So the swords are different now. You actually throw them out, and then they can attack at a distance.
Quite a bit compared to X-Word.
Okay, so she's definitely different. She's not like old Ramlethal.
There's the whale, there's the dolphin before.
Yeah, it looks a little better. Needs work though. It looks still a little plain. It needs a little bit more color. It looks a better. I like the health bar not being fucking moving portrait. Thank God they fixed that. That was fucking awful. I hated that so much. So the fact that everything's stationary is much better. Makes way more sense.
May does a good job getting close.
Yeah, she's able to move in with that dolphin attack like she has in previous titles.
Well, she does use 6 feet. So.
Is that the barrier or is that her shield?
Sounds like that was advice given to her by Dogura.
I don't know, like, the supers or nothing, so they're pretty sure they don't know how to do the moves. Like, this is how you play beta. You're like, I don't know how to do any of the moves. What are the moves?
So when Remlethal has her sword, she has long range. And
Oh, she can do that in the air. I didn't know that. Interesting. I didn't know Mei could do that super in the air.
You see players right now have burst. I don't know if they'll even use
The
it.
damage doesn't seem as bad.
Well, we'll see what happens.
From what I see. The damage doesn't look anywhere near as bad as it used to be. The damage looks really normal now. Thank God they fixed the damage. It's not fucking ridiculous. It looks completely normal. It's like, thank you for not making the game a fucking high damage game. So people actually can have a match.
Who's gonna take it?
you started figuring out, oh, this button works really well. Oh, really fancy.
Well, I mean, but it was not hard to see that the damage was too ridiculous.
Wow.
I mean, come on. I mean, you could just play. You didn't have to be good to see how bad the damage was initially. Oh, they showed the whole Jellyfish Pirates. Sweet. Sweet. They show the Jellyfish Pirates. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yay, Jellyfish Pirates. Yeah, it felt like that was missing from her win pose. Like, where's the Jellyfish Pirates? I'm like, there they are. That makes more sense. What do you... Well, Chip was in the beta. Chip was in the beta. What are you talking about? Chip... There was only 6 characters... Well, 7. 7 characters in the beta.
Was able to put out all her water friends.
Yes, all the marine animals showed up.
What's up, Fox? How you doing? Yeah, Chip just dies too fast. It's just like it's over before it even begins.
First met them, they didn't know how to use arcade sticks, so we started with the very basics of like, well, you put the arcade stick in your lap. So, quite impressed that they've come this far. He's looking forward to their future as players.
Yeah, the interface looks a little better. The intro looks a little better, and then they at least they updated the win quotes. It's better. I mean, I don't think it's it doesn't look final though. It still looks like it needs some tweaking. But it just feels like they're gonna rush the game out just because the fact that the voice acting for the game is still not finished. They said, "Oh yeah, we still haven't dubbed Faust yet." I'm like, Faust has been in the beta since April, and it's already October, and he still has no voices. I'm like, for real? That sounds kind of worrisome. Like, are you guys gonna like really like rush the game? Like, I don't know. Like, don't rush it. Like, delay it longer if you need to. Take more time. It's like, God, take till June. I'm fine with that. Don't try to just push it out by March because you feel like you're obligated to do it. I would be fine with more delays. I'm totally fine with them delaying it longer. I'd be fine with till the end of next year. I'd be fine with that. If they could add more shit, I'm totally for that. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the fact that they're transparent about things. It's nice that they're just showing instead of just hiding and just not saying anything, because that's even more worrisome. So the fact that they're actually conveying the information to the public is it's good faith, it's good publicity. You know, it shows that you actually care. I think they're gonna delay the game until they add Jam. Yes, because Jam is life.
This, we're gonna have a special guest match between two fire teams of 3 players each.
Oh, nice.
One will be the Programmers team from Cyclops Athlete Gaming, and the other one will be formed from 3 top players from previous titles.
Don't be surprised if the next beta is in December or January. I wouldn't be surprised if the second announcement at the end of this is going to be for the beta. I was saying this earlier, so don't be surprised if the beta gets revealed.
For people to jump into the series and still do well.
Honestly, the beta needs to come out by January. If they're going to bring this out by March, the beta needs to come out by January. But it would be a nice Christmas present. But they did say the next announcement's going to be in January, so don't be surprised if the beta is in January. But it also could be December. It could be, we'll see. We'll see what they're going to announce, because they said there's more announcements at the end. Yeah. Well, we have fishing again? I want fishing come back. Let's have fishing. We need fishing back, because fishing was fun. Gotta love that RNG. Try to get your... Oh man, it's pulls, man. You need to pay money for pulls.
So first starting with the 2.5D anime visual style. The best in the world at the moment.
My birthday's in January. Biking would be a nice present. I mean, it's possible. I mean, the fact Angie got in, which is really awesome. But yeah, it could be possible. Jam and Biking and Angie could be a pair for the last 2 reveals. Very, very possible.
Then it looks like it's 2-dimensional while actually using 3-dimensional sprites.
But in Strive, they kind of want to push more the point that it is actually...
We need football. Football in the lobbies. There's... Because, everybody plays Guilty Gear Xrd for football. So, oh man, let's have a soccer match.
They've designed the stages, etc., so that when the camera...
Well,
you can tell...
Artemis, Daisuke did say he said that Guilty Gear Xrd wasn't concluded. He said he wanted to make another update to add more characters. But I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't see them going back for Rev 3. I just don't see it. The only way I could see it happening is if Strive really fucking bombs, like hard. But at the same time, if Strive bombs, Guilty Gear's dead, pretty much. We're never going to see another one. I think Daisuke's going to give up at that point. This game needs to succeed. He's worried about the future because they can't just keep investing money like this and just getting no return on it. So I think the future of the series is definitely going to be dependent upon this game. So if you really want to see the series not die, you should buy it. I mean, it's not like they're not trying. I mean, for God's sakes, they put a lot of work into the game. Daisuke is very passionate about his project. I'm trying to have as much faith in him as I can. Because I know he cares. It's not that he doesn't care. He does care. And I'm trying to be open-minded where it's like, hey, Daisuke means well. He just wants to expand it. I get where he's coming from. He's trying a different approach. But, if the company can't survive on just good faith, you need to make money. So if the game makes no money, they can't survive. Arc System Works isn't going to be around. So it's a balance. You know, you have to make money, but you also got to keep your fans happy.
Of course, it's really difficult for everyone in the development staff to do that, to make everything from scratch.
はい、それでは続きましてこちら一新されたキャラクターとなってますが、はい。
Now we're going to talk about the new character designs.
I mean, it looks cuter. Even though I still like her traditional outfit better. I think the traditional outfit has more swag to it. The new outfit looks cuter. Looks more moe, but I like the initial Exert outfit much better. That's just my opinion.
And the concept behind the new designs is that you can just kind of see them a few times, but you can still draw them by memory without looking at anything, and be kind of like a big...
Yeah, I think Exert's design is one of her best, if her best design. Stripe's design is okay. It's just not as, I guess, not as swaggy. It's also too. You ever notice like how much buckles there are? The buckles are so pronounced on Exert because it's buckle fest. There's so much buckles. Buckles on the buckles. Nothing on instant kills. We know instant kills are going to be a thing, and there's no way they're not going to have instant kills. There's just no way.
But actually,
that's a trademark in this game. They're going to have it.
But that's not the case. The story is actually...
We'll probably eventually see them.
The Exert story. It's just the new design makes it look a little older.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry
about the new battle system and new game mechanics.
You don't have to worry about Baiken looking good. She always looks good. Baiken always looks sexy. So if she gets in the game, you already know she's gonna look good.
In comparison to the previous series. But are there reconsidered?
Oh, you noticed what they did? You noticed something? I noticed something in the video. Look at the wall splat now. Wall splat gives extra damage now. I don't think it did that before. When they crash through the window, it gives damage. So you get a damage boost.
Even starting from like how
so the last hit gives a bit of like 5% or 7% damage boost. So you see it before. I don't think it did that before. It just ended the combo. So breaking the wall gives you damage.
In the previous games, I think it looked quite difficult. Like you would look at it and be like, "There's no way that I could do this kind of thing." But when you actually played it, you might be surprised that it's easier than you think. So you might have the kind of image that like you're stuck standing still while your opponent is doing...
Well, it needs to. I mean, because initially most people complained where breaking the wall didn't serve any purpose. It's like, why are you giving up control for just meter gain? You have to give more incentive than just meter gain. Because when you're in the corner, you have the oppression has control. Because that puts the defense on its back, where they can't, they have to be really careful. So you breaking the wall, resetting the neutral, doesn't help you. You need to give some benefit for breaking the wall. Or if you don't break the wall, you maintain neutral. But if you break the wall, it's like you get super meter, you get extra damage. There needs to be a trade-off, because you can't just make it where it just gives absolutely nothing that's worth a shit. Because no one's going to do it. There's no point to do it.
Also, I think it helps if you watch the maps. You can see this thing that you immediately know how to do if you are playing the game.
Yeah, I noticed they kept I'm surprised they kept the font bullshit. That doesn't... They need to change that. It looks jarring. When you see 6, 7, 8 and the freaking numbers so big, and it covers the whole screen. You're like, okay, that just looks silly. You don't need to make
The
that.
last section of the selling point is the part that I love the most: Ishiwatari's sound, the music of Guilty Gear.
Yes. All of Daisuke Ishwatari's games come with a free soundtrack. It's official.
先ほど言ったように格闘ゲームのコンビニとして結構初期のそのギルティギア初期の頃っていうのは巷にある格闘ゲームの BGM の主流が
So make sure you pre-order the soundtrack today, and you'll get a free game with your purchase.
デジタル系のサウンドに偏ってたのが多かったので、そこで僕は
I hope they make a collector's edition. I want a collector's edition.
Fighting game music had a kind of like digital style sound, so Ishiwatari-san wanted to.
Give me collector's edition. I will pay day one. Take my money. Give me my money. Take my money.
He felt like this kind of rock music was actually more suited to fighting games.
Yeah, honestly, that's the thing that really got me into the first Guilty Gear game that I got my hands on when I was a high school kid.
Yeah, I am. I'll be working on it tonight. Don't worry. I'll have the new song up hopefully by tonight. I'll work on the new wallpaper and the new song. Don't worry. You guys know me. I'm the Guilty Gear music guy. I'm always on that shit. Trust me. That's one thing you can depend me on. I'm always hard on that shit. So sucks that my music got taken down by Arc System Works. I was like, really, guys? You copyright strike my music? Like, they didn't copyright strike anybody else but me. And I was just like, that miffed me so bad. Because I was ripping the Strive beta music, and they copyright strike me, and then everybody else has their music up. I'm like, how come I got copyright? Only me. Like, I don't get it. Like, why?
Is this really a fighting game soundtrack? This plays in a game?
And I know I had the same thoughts when I first started getting into Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I can't make any promises if they want to come after me. Apparently, I'm a threat. Apparently, I'm a threat. I don't know why. If the fact that Arc System Works pays attention to me is like, oh, wow, I'm actually concerning to them. That's hilarious because I'm not really anybody special. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not popular. I don't have tons of money. I'm just the guy who just uploads Guilty Gear Strive music and makes combo videos. Yeah, I love Potemkin's theme. That's the best song in the game. Hey, right here. Society, baby. Best song in the game. They're fucking banging their heads. Awesome. I'm a clown of Faye, baby. Best song.
So that was Potemkin's theme? Oh, and she was working on translating the English lyrics for herself into Japanese. Understand?
Yeah. Oh, I've actually met Daisuke Ishwatari, believe it or not. I actually saw him at Anime Expo when I used to work there. That was like truly an honor. I wanted to see him at Arc Revo, but he's shy, so he gets really he's not really like he can't. I don't think he can handle crowd pressure. He gets nervous. I would like to meet him again. Just hey man, what's going on? I know you'd probably freak out though. You'd probably like, oh god, don't smother me. I bring you love. I like the new character. The new character is interesting. She's not what I was expecting. I don't think anybody here was like, they were just pure what the fuck when they saw the new character. She doesn't even look like a Guilty Gear character. When I saw her, I was like, KOF? That's the first thing I thought when I saw her without the pet. She looks like Vanessa. Like, she looks like a Hispanic Vanessa.
Perspective themselves.
実はちょっとこうインドかというか、人的な運命ラインから始まるとかああいったところも、このポチョメティンというキャラクターの要素の一つだと思うんですね。そういったところ今回なんかキャラクターイメージであったり。
I mean, it's not that hard, the quality. I just modify it. I just do a straight HDMI capture from the video feed, and then I convert it into,
Hoping to make this
I convert it into,
good variety.
with, what do you call it?
If it was like a little album, like
What's that program?
range.
Audacity. And I make adjustments. And then I can put it into a high bit rate. That's all I do. It's not hard. Because a lot of people, they just record it and they just throw it up there, but they don't make any adjustments to it. So I actually balance it, do the tuning, you know, make sure the volume levels are right. And again, put it at a high bit rate.
Now, special performance. One more song we're gonna play today.
Yeah, I don't think Jam's going to be in the game. Sadly.
Nagoriyuki's theme.
What
I-
do you
I-
fight for?
I don't think Jam's going to be initial roster. I really doubt it. I just don't see it. Jam is not. I'm as much as I love Jam. She's my favorite Guilty Gear character.
Oh, we got a quick message from Naoki-san, the vocalist.
She's just not main story material. She's always been the sideshow. Hey. This is the Guilty Gear band. I forgot the name of this band. I forgot the name, what their name was called. But I love this band. This band's awesome. That English, holy crap. That English. It's like, you're Japanese?
What do you fight for?
His English, it's not bad. He actually sounds pretty good. Oh, so that's the name of the song. What do you fight for? That's Nagayuki's name. So that's the official name. What do you fight for? That sounds badass. That sounds so badass. No, they're just playing some of the music. We finally get the full version of Nagaruki's theme. Now I gotta upload this. I love this sounds nice, man. This sounds badass with the lyrics. That sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm going to be uploading this too. Get the full version. That sounds really fucking cool. Good shit. Good shit.
Oh, that song is amazing.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna capture it. I'll upload it. I'll upload the full theme from Nagaruki. That sounds badass.
Sure, sure. But one thing I really love is like when you get a bit of actual metal musicians like influence. Like it felt a little Bay Area thrash.
I don't know if Teresa's gonna come back. Yeah, Outrage. Thank you. Outrage is the name of the song, the band. Thank you.
A little bit like the shamisen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Outrage is pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know if Teresa is going to play this game. I really don't see Teresa playing this game. I really don't. Especially if Jan's not in the game. Teresa's still on Exert and he's on Grand Blue Fantasy. I still don't agree with him on Grand Blue Fantasy, but that's my opinion. I don't like Grand Blue Fantasy. You guys know this. I think that game was boring.
Are you checking the hashtag for the...
Yeah, the artists are already on the move with Giovanna. I'm not surprised. And probably Angie, too. People know Angie's in. You know Angie's going to get drawn. Quality got all bad all of a sudden.
Alright, moving on to our next exhibition match.
Yeah, exhibition match.
Will be between two actual playing teams, a programmer team and a professional
exhibition
team.
Match 2.
Of course, we have Guild Gear Specialists on one team here. Okay, so on the Guilty Gear team, we have Takehara, Tomo, and Nage. And on the Pro Gamer team, we got Benrich, Goichi, and Dogura.
The first match will be Fenrich versus Tomo.
This is Fenrich from Cyclops Athlete Gaming.
Probably all know Tomo from his, I believe, Leo.
I'd like to hear their thoughts about the new game and their motivation for today. Really loves the beautiful graphics. And Kai's Ride the Lightning special is especially awesome.
Like I said, I hope they add more. They change more mechanics around. I'm hoping, like I said, they add more to the game. We'll see what happens. I mean, for the most part, I think the foundation of the game is pretty set in stone.
Do a good job.
I don't think we're going to get too much of a deviation, but I think they'll change some stuff.
Is excited to see Leo looking even better with the new graphics. Will they having the same style?
The new UI is better. I wouldn't say it's fantastic. It's better though. I still think it needs a little bit more pizzazz. It feels a little too plain in some areas.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, out here.
I didn't like the fact that the fucking the icons don't move anymore. That was annoying. Nobody liked that.
They're always.
And you had the character move as a life bar move. I hated that. It looks stupid. So I'm glad they kept the torches stationary. That's just better. Like, leave that alone. Like, there's no reason to change that. Yeah, that was like one of the worst changes in my opinion. That was just utter shit. Yeah, I hated the fact that everything moved. It's like, why are the icons moving? That's distracting. Just, they need to be stationary. My eyes fixate on things being in a set location. Now I know to go to them for a reference point. But when they're all over the place, it just loses track of what you're looking at.
Basically,
Leo's new
this is
stance.
a much higher level match than what we saw before. We should hopefully see some really interesting.
Leo's stance is completely different.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious if who wants to go full gorilla here, or it's going to be more defensive. Frederick himself is not necessarily known as a go-gear player, so I'm curious what his strategy is going to be here.
I've got the genius Finichi versus the Wild King.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, so Fenrir does play a lot of different games, so this being his title maybe here will be a little more.
I like the eagle going out of the window. That looks pretty cool. I like I said, little adjustments here and there I noticed. That looks a little better.
Kind of standard moves.
I think they need to move the characters across and try to set it above each other. One on the top left, one on the bottom right.
And they both have projectiles that come out quick and ones that kind of take longer. So you can see kind of if they're firing projectiles at each other, the choice in projectiles will become important.
Still don't have the voices in yet.
So the first move is here. Okay. Fenrir go in. Oh, into that stance. Going for the parry.
Oh, he has a jumping overhead. That's scary.
Leo's stance when he's showing his back to the opponent is his special bird hilder stance.
Nice. Ooh, nice. That's pretty nice.
Perfect finish there.
That's a lot of damage.
Ooh, wow.
That was impressive.
Oh, what the fuck? He has like a ground pound move. Looks like Trishula, like Potemkin's Trishula move.
I want to give him a chance to get into stance.
That pressure. Oh, nice. Oh, nice crossover.
At that medium.
I just took total control of that match.
Got a tie game here. Try to get some kind of Oki projectile there, but wasn't fast enough.
Like Henry's got the lead in a good position now.
Her team that pressure up, but Tomo somehow got out of the corner. Ooh, Samantha, bro.
God, that does a fucking
All
chunk,
the
man.
players had was like 2 days, a week in advance to practice. By the way.
Ride the lightning.
Ooh, and a cancel. Nice. Nice. Oh, shit. That was nice.
So we step back to neutral.
Oh, that reset allows you to try and take back the game.
Gorilla choice there and didn't work out for Tomo. So Fenris ends up taking it.
So DP no longer knocks back. You notice that when he blocked the DP, he didn't fucking go flinging back from it. So I guess if you barrier block a DP, you actually land before the opponent does, so you can punish them. Good, they changed that too. I'm glad they fixed that, because I hated that when you block the DP and you just fucking fly like across the other ends of the stage. That was so dumb.
Reviewing the matches here, right?
I know this is the second round.
Oh, went straight into it. Okay.
Yeah, Leo, just not as spam happy. Leo's not as spam happy anymore. He can't just bunga bunga you.
Okay, yeah, so it's 2 out of 3. Yeah,
He does a lot of damage,
it
though.
was, first to one.
He does a lot of damage, though.
Hey, more Guilty Gear is never a problem, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
I'm happy with this.
If you notice there, you got an air dash cancel out of the jumping normal. Into the Toki. With the 2P.
Like I said, at least the damage is more manageable now. It's not fucking ridiculous like it was before. At least the damage is much more respectable. It's much more respectable. I can respect the damage way more now. It doesn't look like just, oh look, I'm dead, fucking one combo and 80% of your life gone.
The gauge increase after.
So at least I know matches will be faster now. I mean, slower, sorry. They won't be so ridiculous.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Oh, the picking no time at all.
Oh, look at that.
Tank. He was in that stance now. Oh, got knocked out of it.
That was the sun glare. You could see it in the... That's pretty cool, that effect. You see the sun glaring, like like it's a camera. That's pretty neat. Like, you see that? When the glare of the sun hits the screen, you see that, like, kaleidoscope effect? That looks really cool. It's like you're looking, like through a lens. Like, that looks sweet.
Pro break.
You might notice that the wall breaks after a certain amount of damage is done in the corner. We get moved to the new area.
Yeah, like I said, the damage is more respectable. At least the matches won't be over in like 10 seconds.
There's that wall break.
So, yeah, I'm happy with the damage. The damage is respectable.
Walking across up there.
Still got that fast ass parry, man. The thing is still fast.
back here stance. He was able to recognize that staggering kick was able to jump out of the situation.
That was some amazing defense on Findici's part.
Double wall break victory.
おめでとうございます。それでは、ゆきさん、2人インタビューをお願いいたします。
Have an interview with the players. I lost.
Yeah, it looks better. The game definitely looks better. It's improved. I mean, it still needs some more adjustments. I'm hoping they adjust it a little further. Just, really fine tune it. Visually and UI, the gameplay, it's definitely a step in the better direction.
Really close times.
So we'll see what else they have in store. Man, you have your keychain? I still have mine too. I have the collector's edition of Sign and... Well, actually, there was only Exert Sign's the only one that got a limited edition. Revelator and Rev 2 never got one. In Japan it did, but not in America.
He's impressed by the defense from the players here.
Yeah, you believe that in only 2 days that you could get that far. I'm still really impressed that programmers have so much personal knowledge of how games work that they can accomplish such things in such limited time.
仕様のちょっと爆弾的なところなんですが、直前ガードというものがありまして、相手の攻撃を引きつけてガードすると白くなる。いったところがありますが。
Yeah, in this game we have instant block, blocking right before the action.
なんですね。今までのギルティギアシリーズの
He got that Giovanna doggo in the background.
This was a huge difficult point on Guilty Gear until now.
Okay, so they have the official song. So cool. So I don't need to upload it then. It's on their official site. So okay. So if you guys want the Nagaruki theme in all its glory, it's on the official Arc System Works site. Yeah, they uploaded the whole thing. Well, they've actually uploaded all of the things already.
Moving on to the next round.
Yeah, so they've uploaded all the music video bullshit, so it's already there.
Giovanna jumping in.
There's no reason for me to upload it then if Arc System Works has it. Obviously, their version's going to be the highest quality because it's a direct rip, so...
You know he started playing with Guilty Gear.
Yeah, so I don't have to worry about Nagaruki's thing since they have it.
He's a little concerned about how it's going to go when he wants to do it.
I think Dogra Reload, he's playing Revokai.
Yeah.
And sorry, you may have known him for playing Sin.
Let's hear their thoughts about the new game and their motivation for today. Dogra is going to be playing Melia.
He's using Melia Ridge. At least we get to see her in
I
action.
usually play this kind of character.
At least we get to see what the new characters play. They're not just picking the old legacy characters. They're actually picking some of the new characters. So you kind of get to see what they play like. Because the video only, the trailer only shows so much.
You could see Ramlethal earlier in the other exhibition match with the official players. So if he loses without being able to do anything cool, then maybe you'll think that Ramlethal isn't very strong. So he wants to show you her combos and what she can do.
Oh, we're gonna see some Ramlethal high level play.
For playing very strong footseat space characters. Characters with strong forward moving attacks, such as Robokai and Sin, and actually I think Dictator and Street Fighter 4. And I think he plays them in 5 as well.
I feel bad for the other guy. I know.
Gilbert as Milia, Tagada as Ramlethal.
小倉選手対竹原選手ですね。小倉選手、本当にいろんなタイトルでマルチに通じて
Curious how Douglas is going to handle Milia. Not usually the type of character he picks up.
He's known as a multi-gamer as he plays so many different games at a professional level.
Right, so we got another all-rounder versus specialist here.
She looks just like the cosplayer.
I love Ramlethal's intro. That looks so cool. I love that intro. It looks sweet.
Takahara is actually a pad player. Most players use arcade sticks even at home as it originated as an arcade title, but recently pad is quite popular as well. Guilty Gear Strive is intended to be, the controls are intended so that you can play on pads just as well as arcade sticks.
I wonder how it handles on steering wheel.
Oh, she's got new recos. Oh boy. Oh, nice. That was a nice read.
That's the only way to get out, so.
I don't think Durgar wanted to stay in the corner any longer. I think he has plenty of experience with his running people in previous games. It can be a little scary.
Hopefully this is a chance to see all their new animations and moves.
So there's the overhead attack.
Durgar in the corner again. What he's going to do now? He has a meter. He goes ahead and uses his first option.
I messed up.
Drop from hard there. Set back to neutral, but Durgar's on his last legs here.
I thought it really wasn't kidding when he wanted to show how good Ramlethal is.
Yeah. In the last round, Katana-san was explaining that Milia can actually air dash twice for one jump, so she has a lot of interesting options in the air.
God, I can just whipping the shit out of Amelia. That pressure, man. Fucking didn't let him do anything, man.
Brutal.
Kept shutting him down.
Oh, we've got the puppy, if you remember. He's the creative puppy.
Into match number 2.
Oh, that win is too precious.
Letting Durgar use anything in the air, isn't it?
That win is too precious for Ramlethal. The little doggo, that's so cute.
Range of the swords, right? He's not putting them out there, so he can keep the strong pussy going.
Milia's got her game going.
Oh no! Good job, guys. Hit the share button. Forfeit, 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 forfeit.
We're continuing. We're going on.
Forfeit. Who did it?
Unfortunately, Susumu Dogura knows how to convert straight air hits been using that jump peak quite a bit, but it hasn't really been.
She can double dash. Okay, very cool.
Gets her really close to the opponent really fast.
あとは空中で攻撃をガードされてるとリスクレベルがすごい溜まってしまうので、その後の投げがめっちゃ減ると。なるほど。それを防ぐためには、まあ、さまざまなガードシステムを使わないといけないよっていうところなんですが、さあ、プレイ時間ですか。どこまでいけるか。あとはね、あと一発。
It's like people are just so afraid to like get near each other. It's like, oh god.
Tension gaze here.
Around the ball makes it catch.
Back in the corner. No burst, no tension.
What's up, alright, Boo? How you doing?
But Takahara goes and resets it there.
What's going on, dude?
We've got some meter game for.
That looked all scary, man. Jesus, God, she's gonna be a fucking powerhouse, man. Oh shit, super!
Is that enough? Yes.
She has the beam super.
Lots of puppy action. Congrats to Takahara-san for the victory.
Mission accomplished. He showed how amazing Ramble
Yeah.
could be.
So cute. Yeah, fucking Mila got her ass spanked, man. God damn. Mila was like, oh yeah, oh, never mind. Then down goes Mila.
Way more effort to it than he was during their practice. He was sort of sandbagging during practice.
That one more laser isn't all that bad. She needs double the lasers. Yeah, that was cool. And just said, yeah, you boy, were you wrong, Black God. You bet on the wrong horse. You're like, oh yeah, Duggar is gonna totally beat the shit out of Ramlethal, and it's like, oh, you mean the other way around. I think you meant Melia was gonna totally get her ass kicked by Ramlethal.
She gets messed with off.
What's up, Fixterity? How you doing?
He's just suddenly like so strong that it looks like a power up from a certain anime that you might know. Really impressive.
So what's going on? We're just watching Guilty Gear. It's gonna be a long ass stream, man. I think this might be 3 hours long because we're barely halfway through it.
I think that Milia has a lot of powerful air.
Still got one more exhibition match, and then I think we still got the second update. We got the backyard, and we got the music, the concert, or whatever the music video.
But Takahara kind of countered that with a good way to just jump himself so you can air to air and take. You don't have to worry about which way to block.
I think it was very proactive there. I feel with Million there. It comes from that years of experience playing his character in previous titles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes you change. You gotta understand, he's good at Exert Melia, and then you throw him into a new game. It's not the same. Your tools might not be as good. Obviously, the system is more limited, so you can't do a lot of the bullshit you can in Guilty Gear Xrd.
Really impressed by how beautiful Milia is, especially if you notice during her super, the zoom in on her face. Milia is Russian?
Yeah, I think Giovanni's might be my new main, just because there's no Jam character, and I don't think she's coming back.
You can see Amelia's expression is going to change to become softer and more.
Like I said, she comes back, it won't be till DLC. I do want my baby girl, but I don't think baby girl's coming back. No baby girl. That last slot is going to be for an important character. It's going to be Sin, it's going to be Johnny, it's going to be Elfel. It's got to be one of those characters. I can't see Jam taking over a slot like that. Well, I mean, what else is there? Vexterity? I mean, there's nothing else out there, dude. There's nothing on the horizon.
That's such things as why Ramlethal's outfit has changed.
I mean, what else is there to play? Shall fighting Budons?
Alright, moving on to the next round. Goichi for Team Cyclops. And then Nage on the programmer side. Oh, excuse me.
Programmer.
The programmer side.
We think of him as a pretty pro gamer, but
Goichi's played a few characters, including Elfelt, and perhaps, I'm not going to say what else, I'm not sure, but Nage is known for playing Faust, of course.
let's hear from them about their thoughts on this year's strike.
Playing other games, Dexterity. Oh, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. I've just been playing Genshin Impact, really. That's all I've been playing right now. I'm playing nothing else. Hey, you never know.
He is a very unique character, different from the others, but he hopefully can show you his how interesting he is.
Yeah, they could. Maybe they'll reveal another character. Maybe they'll reveal Angie.
Really loves Faust as a character.
I mean, that's a lot of work to make a separate video just to reveal Angie. It's like, okay, I would have rather than not shown Angie at all and just showed one and then, oh, by the way, we have a bonus video. That would have been nice. Kind of like keep you hyped up. I think that would have been better instead of actually showing it, or just put in there next character reveal later the same day. You know, kind of like the tease. That makes, but I don't really think they're gonna show another trailer. That's just me though.
And honored to be called here as it's his first time playing against Goichi. And Faust is extremely different in this game, but he thinks he has a different charm, so he's hoping to show you that.
Again, we have a match between players who've good in many different games. Goichi in particular,
See Nagaruki in action.
and French Bird games. And on the other side, we got a specialist, character specialist. See how it turns out. That's gonna be interesting match either way.
I'm just excited to see Nagoriyuki play.
Nagaruki is a balance type? Figure he'd be power, not balance.
So if you keep using your special attacks too much, he kind of goes berserk.
And at that point, all his normal attacks can extended range.
The only person we haven't seen is Zato. No one's picked
He has
Zato.
more restricted movement even compared to Potemkin, as he has no air dash.
Oh shit, Nagaruki doesn't have an air dash at all? Oh man. He's slow then. He has bad movement like Potemkin. I was like, oh, that's... He cannot air dash. That's weird, yeah. Because only Potemkin, I think, is one of the only characters in Guilty Gear that can't air dash. So he's the second one. So yeah, definitely makes his mobility options not very good. So he better have like really good priority and a lot of range on his moves. This is Nage we're talking about.
Which is titled there
Faust.
Guardian God of Earth or something.
におそらくそうですね、直接ゲームで対決したことは、そうですね、大内選手、僕が一番最初にしたので、これがちょうど結構昔の時だから、投げさんが基本的に本格的に始めたタイミング
Seems like Nage and Goichi have been kind of playing Guilty Gear for different times. By the time Nage started, Goichi kind of moved away from Guilty Gear, so it's their first time actually facing one another.
I know Nagi in particular kind of came on the scene, more known for not for Pal's play at the beginning of Blizzard. He was around before then, but really became top Pal's around then.
That is like super Aquaman, dude. Dash is so fast. It's like a longer range Slayer dash. That is like a really far Slayer dash. Afro Samurai. There we go. So appropriate.
Of course, the Afro that you post command grab Yuzu. Which the Afro is actually a hurt box, so it makes it easier to land on something.
Basic command flip. I'm really getting a sense of math being played by two experienced Guilty Gear players here. A lot of nice back and
Fucking
forth.
dash is scary, dude. Holy crap, dude. Like, it's like Slayer all over again.
Nice RC confirm.
You can see that combo really built up. Whenever you can blood page, but now he's getting rid of it.
Lucas was able to knock the ball over there with his crossing punch. Just a lot of new opportunities here with
Rookie looks like he's going to be pretty solid.
for these titles. The bombs is
He just fucking walks.
Back by Yuki.
and got interrupted by a foul stall there.
Come in. Trying to keep him at bay.
Come in.
Make sure that he doesn't get into those hard strikes.
If you hear the doorbell ring, it's the neighbors.
Okay. Yeah, I know. He told me that their dogs are in the backyard. I don't know how they got back there. They dug a hole or something. But yeah, we tried to. Well, Brandon went over there. He said they weren't home.
Yeah, I put a note on the mailbox.
Alright. Well, I'll keep an eye out. I see him. I'm going to tell him, talk to him, say, hey, your dogs are back here.
Of course, when cancel is when that little timer shows up and you can see the slowdown.
So if you actually pre-import two directions in the same direction,
It looks like he's pretty solid. A fucking bomb. Love that shit.
The Roman cancel mechanic, you get to your strike.
Attempted there by Goichi.
You can see a defensive Roman cancel. You spell guarding, blocking.
Nice backdash from
What
oh, wow.
the fuck? What the
Almost
fuck is that?
damage there.
That the insta kill?
But,
What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? That's his new super. He said you're getting in the wheelchair, dude. Oh man. That was okay. I wasn't expecting him to do that. Okay, that's okay. I'm down with that. Looks hilarious. So now he has a super like that. Okay, that's interesting. But he doesn't have Concho anymore. What's up, fighting game player? How you doing?
Match point for
Was that an instant kill or was that a super? It looked like an instant kill. Maybe it was a super. I don't know. It's hard. It didn't say destroyed. It just said slash. So makes me believe it's not. It's just a regular super.
Yeah, but if you notice, he keeps using that dashing RC to keep pressure on the opponent.
Try not to take that, bro.
守りに回ったゴール選手は銀河で一番
Counters it forward heavy slash. Oh, there goes all of Nagi's meter.
Oh, he's got meter. What the fuck was that? That jumping Roman cancel like when it gets all fucking crazy. That's so weird. Come in.
You might just hang out here a little bit until I go get linked. I can't stand parking.
No problem. I don't care.
It's driving me fucking nuts.
I'm not down getting all
Right
night.
out that's wrong.
You streaming?
Yeah.
Did they announce the characters or anything? Who's the character?
Angie. Angie and a new character. Completely new. She looks like Vanessa from King of Fighters. And she plays like Candy. Oh yeah, little best gamer.
He might have lost in the end, but he thinks he put up a good fight.
Sorry, that barking was showing me. It was fine, but I guess it's all either me or him, and then they went crazy. Because now they don't realize they don't know where they are now. I think they're just scared because they don't know how to get back to you. I wonder how they.
And I don't. The problem is, I don't want to open the door and let them run out and then just go out in the street.
That's
the whole reason why I didn't want to go out there. He's like, okay, then I'm just going to create a bigger problem.
Because they don't know you.
Well, no, they're going to be like, what? You know, where are our dogs? At least they're back there. At least they can't get out of it. So I'd rather them stay back there.
No, I'm glad that it's closed because that's the first thing I thought. That's the first thing I thought of. Oh shit, let me go close this before they run out. Because I don't want them saying shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to cause a problem.
No, it's not our fault. It's you guys. It's their fault. He was like, we're just nice neighbors. Other neighbors would probably call animal control or some shit. We call
That's important. You can take
Yeah, she looks pretty cool.
matches is it doesn't really matter your
Fighting game.
specific background in fighting. You can still pick it up and do impressive things. Whether you're
sorry, I
guilty
don't
gear
really
bad,
body.
whether you're other fighting game.
I can't play my game. I can't listen to
Listening
shit.
movies
It's
coming
annoying.
into this. You can still do some
You
really
put your headphones
fun,
on and
amazing
put it on
stuff.
full blast.
I don't
Fun
want
matches
to
to watch.
because I'm laying on my bed. So.
Well, I know it's going to bother him more than anybody.
No, you put a note up there. So. I knew something was wrong because I heard rustling back and I heard a jingle. I was like, wait a sec. It's like a cat. And then all of a sudden, and then in the corner of my eye, I saw someone run past the window. And I looked and I saw the golden retriever. I was like, oh shit. And like, next thing you know, I saw both of them. They both got out. I thought it was just one. I thought the other one was barking at the other one to try to get back. But I don't know how they got back there. I know they've been fixing their things. So I'm thinking, A, they crawled in the hole. B, they jumped over it. Because they're trying to get to this, they're barking at the other dog.
Oh, yeah, they probably call in the hole. I wouldn't be surprised.
But they'll fix it. I know they can definitely
Specific
fix
players
it.
an opportunity to play the game.
Because sometimes their
But
dogs are we're not
for
responsible.
the rest of
Yeah,
the
it's not our
players,
job.
we also are planning, there will be an announcement later that you also have a chance to play the game for yourselves before release.
Oh, there it is. Beta confirmed.
So just hold on. You'll have your chance too soon.
No, just tell him.
Maybe.
Guess beta's coming sooner than we thought. Yeah, they announced that it's only going to be 15 characters at launch. It's only going to be 15 characters at launch.
That's smart. That's an ice cream truck.
It's late. Yeah, they come by pretty late sometimes. Some come
She's
by
really
9 o'clock,
looking
yeah,
forward to
some come
seeing
by that late.
every character's reaction to your posts. Super. Me too.
Looking at the Andy looks. Is he the same? Oh no, he's wearing the wow. It's the next
We're gonna have a little
Yeah,
comment
they
on
won't show
things.
them until January.
What about the next character? They showed her too.
They showed the character Giovanna.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm right here. What's her name? Giovanna?
Giovanna.
So she's Italian. Awesome.
Yeah, she looks like Vanessa from King of Fighters with a dog.
She has a dog.
She has a dog stand.
Alfred?
It looks like a JoJo character.
Oh, it's
He's
Zappa.
looking forward to it as a player and hopes that everyone else is
It's Zappa, dude. That's what it is.
But she doesn't play like
I know.
Zappa.
It's basic Zappa.
Yeah, but she's supposed to be.
Oh, that's cool.
She protects the president.
Who's the president?
What's his name? The black dude. Daryl, I think was his name.
The dude in the army?
No.
I'm about to say the president's badass.
No. I think it's the president of the United States, and it's
That's cool. Yeah,
his
it's
name
like,
is
it's like a
Daryl.
Western. Yeah, it's
Yeah, Vernon. Thank you. Sorry, Vernon. My apologies, Vernon. You're correct.
reminds me of Zappa.
Yeah, she looks cool. Yeah, I know. You just hear the dog. Sorry, I got some dogs back here just barking like crazy. Yeah, they hear it. Sorry, nothing I can do.
Sorry, neighbor's dog's gonna drag Gary.
It's the barking edition. Everything's gonna have barks in it. Even when you play the game, it's gonna have barks in it.
You mean the barking dog from Blaze Blue?
Yeah, it's just constantly barking the whole
Best stage
time.
ever.
I know. Yeah, it could be another new character. It might not be a returning character because there's not that many returning characters.
So it's 15 launch and then probably DLC.
It's already announced season pass.
Oh, season pass. What's this about season pass?
Yep.
Well, that's how you have to do it.
Angie, it was revealed. Cherry, we know it's Angie. It's hinted. I mean, it's obvious when you saw the fan. You're like,
fan, you see the head.
You saw a fan. I was like, Angie. There's only one person it could be.
Now probably the most interesting part of this stream is going to be a live developer's backyard. We'll be getting a couple questions that have been brought up in the past and then have them answered live by Kotaro-san and Ishiwatari-san.
My first question.
I'll be back. I'm gonna grab something.
The process you go through when deciding on playable characters.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's only 15 characters, but I would rather they delay the game longer. But that's just me.
We get this question a lot from players when their favorite character has not been announced yet, and they want to hear like a reason, like why isn't my favorite in yet?
That's with any game, though. It doesn't specifically Guilty Gear. It's like, why is not my character in there? Just because it's like, well, because everybody's not going to get in.
So we'll answer for the 14 characters we've announced so far. So we wanted to.
Well, I mean, I know. I do want to see the game do well. I don't want to see a fail fighting game player because if this game fails, Guilty Gear's dead. I'm going to tell you that right now. Guilty Gear is finished. We will never see another one. So if you don't want to see the series die, you know, they are trying. It's not like they're not. I mean, they're putting effort. You know, it's not like it's just half-assed and they don't care. If they didn't care, then I wouldn't buy it. But I don't want to see the company like fail and just Guilty Gear die. So if you want to see Guilty Gear have a future, you're gonna need to buy the game.
And to be honest, we had to reduce the number of characters because of developmental restraints.
Yeah, COVID definitely probably made the roster smaller. I'm pretty sure if COVID didn't happen, we'd probably have 20 characters at launch. But since obviously, COVID, there's a lot of restrictions. I'm sure that they can't get as much work done as fast as they want. Yeah, Guilty Gear saw a pretty piss in terms of fighting game. It was a pretty big colossal failure. Like Guilty Gear Xrd, like made an abysmal amount of money. Like it did not justify the amount of money they put into the game to what they made. It's just it's like yeah. The only reason why it had because it's the company's foundation game. I think that's the only reason why they went through with it because they're like, well, it's Guilty Gear, it's our flagship title. It'll be successful. I just don't think it's going to be Street Fighter V successful or Tekken successful. It's not going to bring in like 10 million players. It'll probably bring in maybe 500,000, if that. Maybe a million is the absolute worst, absolute best stretch. But I'm thinking 500,000. Yeah, Guilty Gear. I think when Sign came out, it only made like 100,000 copies. Which is pretty bad.
Sometimes people ask why we had a Leo.
I like how they're looking at
The reason why is asking.
It's like, why did you put Leo in this game? Like, what was the reason for it? Like, how dare you put Leo in this game? And they're just looking at him like that look. They're just looking at him like, so Leo, why? Why did you put Leo?
Where we added just because we like Leo.
Street Fighter V dude. Street Fighter V is the number 2 selling fighting game of right now currently. Street Fighter V is number 2. It sold very well. It took a while to sell well, but I'm just saying, no, Street Fighter V is number 2 best fighting game on the market. Tekken 7 being the best.
My son just likes Leo as a character personally, but also thinks that he's...
As of current metrics, that's what they said. I mean, Smash Brothers, I don't know if you count it in that category, but online is fucking trash.
But at the same time, he has mechanics that are slightly more...
Tekken 7's number 1. Street Fighter V is number 2 in the world.
That's cool. So, he likes it. I just thought about the trailer.
Oh no, I know he's gonna play it now because it's a character.
So because
15
they're kind of
watch
like easy to start, hard to master, if it's interesting, but simple at the same time.
They were talking about the guy's like, so they all looked at him. Why'd you put Leo in the game?
All staring at him.
That was great. I was like, yeah, I think he just spoke for everybody in the room. So Leo, huh? Why?
They said that.
Yeah, like why'd you put Leo? I don't. That's literally what they said.
What did he say?
He's like, I like Leo.
Yeah.
I just thought
Well,
that was.
that's what happens. Why do you think what's his name kept nerfing Tager because he didn't like him?
Yeah, because he hates Tager.
He hates Tager, so he kept nerfing him.
Players are interested in
Oh,
playing what kind of
he was damn good in Chrono Phantasm. That was
Chrono
his best
Phantasm got
version.
better. Central, oh yeah. No,
Central Fiction. Central Fiction.
No, you're right. Chrono Phantasm is the best.
He was so strong in that version. His combos were
Central Fiction. He
a little bit of a nerf. He's still good, but he's not Calamity Trigger.
He said he did the racial treatment.
Yeah, nobody got the Rachel treatment.
I think after that, no one ever got that treatment ever again.
Yeah, the game does look good, dude. I mean, like I said, support it if you don't want to see Guilty Gear die. Because Daisuke is giving it up if it doesn't do well.
No,
So the next question, I'm wondering ever since Guilty Gear Xrd,
casuals.
now there were
He's
the
gotta
where
be
the
Street Fighter
characters'
players.
clothes? Did they
He's
do
the
it
only way to make
themselves?
money.
Are they custom made? Is that a trend out in the
people
GG
games.
universe?
What a weird question. Why do people put embroiderments on their clothes? What's the significance?
Well, you already know the thing about Guilty Gear. Blade.
Free.
No, it's all about belts. The more belts you have, the stronger you are.
Yes.
Everybody knows that.
It's a belty world.
Yeah.
How many belts can you
If
put
you don't
on?
have a belt, you're definitely low tier.
And if your belt doesn't have a belt on it, then you're definitely lower tier. Like your belt, okay, you're standard, but then if you want to be epic tier, you got to put belts on your belt.
Yeah. Belts everywhere.
Yep, belts the game.
And I have to say stuff like free.
Belt fighter.
And I have to say words like free and hope and
Free and belts.
and belts.
Say belts on. That's how you know it's epic. You have one belt, you're doing good. You have two belts on the belt, that's even better. But if your belt is on the belt and it has the word belt on it, then you know you're fucking epic.
You're top tier. You're definitely top tier. You're top tier. Look at these belts. That's belt on it. And it says belt. Made him day one.
Funny.
You know people will pay for that DLC real quick.
Pay for the belt. Yeah, the belt DLC.
Shit.
Put belts everywhere. The belt mascot. That should be the mascot of the game. It's just a belt. It's a belt with feet.
No, the new boss is just a belt. It's a gear.
Some characters
Well, Justice was scary. Wait till you see belt gear.
Kind of
Belt
suggest
gear.
that they may be altering or personalizing their uniforms.
Yeah, I like how you're complaining. I hate Leo plays Elfeld. I'm like, that's not much better.
Yeah.
Elfeld's more of a horror than fucking Leo is.
Yeah. They're both poison. Just pick one you want.
Just one's male, one's
Third
female.
question. Since you enter lobbies at random, I imagine the only way to play with the person would be through player matches. I feel like that could be bad for online tournaments, which currently rely on using lobbies at times. Would there be some sort of system in place to avoid this problem?
Basically how the matchmaking is.
Oh, because it puts you in random lobbies. Oh, doesn't do that, but it does the staircase thing, right? So basically, you just have to keep climbing if you're going to be in a certain room.
Yeah, but
So
still,
basically,
I mean,
oh, I see. Well, there's
the current system, it's just people overlap you and they run through you, and you just
Oh, that's right, because there's no lobbies, right?
Yeah, there isn't.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They might put it in there.
They need to. Yeah, this system sucks.
I know when we played the beta, I was like,
Nobody
what game
likes
is this?
nobody.
I was confused.
Nobody likes the beta system. How it was. It was.
I didn't
awful.
even know I was playing Guilty Gear. I was like, what am I playing? I was like, what is this character? Where are my avatars?
It's
What
like,
is
this
this?
shit's gay.
I was not happy.
It just didn't look like Guilty Gear.
The game again before release, as we mentioned, that we'll announce more about later.
Yeah, and then you have to stand next to someone to fight them. There's someone past you. And
Yeah,
takes
it's
your
a
gun. Like, what is
really
this?
it's such a piss
Why
shit
does it have
system.
like the arcades? Those are fun. I like it like that.
It's a piss system.
The way Grand Blue does it with the ship, I like
Yeah,
that.
I like the traditional. Keep that. I'm fine with that. Just fine tune it and make the netcode work.
In the final product.
Well, they definitely know about the netcode. They're like, yeah, we guys didn't like it. Like, Why do you think Grand Blue's not doing that well?
You know, it's gonna be funny. This is gonna be dick if they do this, and this would be hilarious because I'd be like, "Wow, bad show." If they're like, "Oh yeah, the beta, it's only for PS5,"
You know they would do that.
and I'd be looking at them like, "How many people do you know have a PS5?"
Well, you should have kept one.
Well, you should have bought one. It's a $500 pre-order.
Yeah, it comes with a belt.
That would be dick if they did that.
Don't give them ideas.
If
Nah, I
they
think
don't
they're
give
gonna
them
do that.
ideas.
You know they're gonna do that. Don't give them people ideas.
Alpha's the only one you don't want in Strive. You know, you actually hate Elfo that much. I don't. I just want her to be fixed. She needs to be neutered.
Okay, check it out.
That's how you know when a man hates a character that bad. I don't blame him. I like playing her, but I hate her too. Crazy Jacko.
Japanese words, I can't read them.
The question is, are you gonna play this in Japanese language or English?
I like Foster Super, the wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm glad I gave him that. I was like,
I
oh,
thought it was
that's
so
cool.
cool.
I really want to explore more with the
Whoa. Whoa. Did you see that?
yeah.
Why are there two characters on the screen?
Yeah.
Is there a tag mode?
They might add a tag.
There's a tag mode?
Oh, shit.
Guilty Gear tag?
That's cool. I guess there's a tag mode now. Yeah.
Holy shit, we're gonna get tag mode. That's fucking sick.
Story mode.
That sounds hype as shit.
Oh, look, I guess it's a story mode.
That looks
That
nice.
looks clean. Yeah.
God, that looks good.
That's cool. There's an actual tag mode. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, story.
Story mode looks fucking sick, dude. Jesus, God, the animation looks so much better.
Is that the president? No, you said the president. So the other person. That's
Who is that?
Oh,
What's her name?
Better one?
The Universal Will? Is she chained?
So
Comes out April.
April
6th is release date.
Yeah. So there's a collection of. Oh, that's look. Oh.
Looks like we have our release date, as well as our different
April 6th.
editions for the game.
Well, that means no games are coming. There's nothing really coming out to April 6th.
Yeah, Ariel's. So she's still alive.
She's on the first.
Probably the biggest
She's
highlight
she was
for
a
Warner
crazy
Warner
bitch.
to know that was
So
that
she's in
release date.
chains.
Looks
So
like
she's not
April
dead.
9th,
So they're keeping her.
2021.
Boss name?
Ultimate Edition.
How much is it?
Pre-order
Sorry
start.
for the standard
Start in
edition.
2
We're
days.
also going to be
Really?
putting out a
I'm
Ultimate
pre-ordering
Edition.
Oh,
that.
there you go. The
Deluxe
days where
edition.
Oh, that's when it comes out.
Various
So the deluxe comes out
little bonuses
earlier.
for each one, but
So, oh, so deluxe and ultimate comes out earlier. Standard comes out
Pre-order
later.
for Steam will be at a later date.
very fascinating features attached to those extra editions.
Yes.
Early
So
access.
the deluxe and ultimate editions
All-
are released
all
on
fine story.
April
So
6th,
4.6 is
rather
the
than
early
9th.
access.
Oh, that's
they
cool.
have
So you
early
actually have
access,
training.
which has the following modes
Finally.
available
Early access is
during
not for
the
Steam.
stage
So it's only for the
early access.
PS4,
All
PS5.
offline modes,
So
story mode,
just
but only the
get it for
prologue,
PS4
and
and they
13
get the Steam
characters.
version.
You can see the 13 characters who will be available.
That sucks.
That tag mode sounds sick.
It
I was
does.
like, I liking that. That
So you're
sounds
gonna get
like.
it for PS4 until the Steam version comes
Well, I
out?
mean, I want to know what's actually in those versions. There's
And as of the 9th,
Angie.
And
all
then,
modes
and then
will be
there
available to play.
Yeah, it already tells you right
Yeah,
there.
nice spoiler.
Like,
Sure.
Angie. It's like, it's no secret. It's right there. Angie. It says it right there.
Well, like I used to have them shells. It's just like, ooh, I wonder who that is.
I wonder who the character is.
Angie? No, they couldn't.
So it comes out the 9th. A week after my birthday.
Wait, doesn't the other DLC start? There's another thing that's coming out around that month. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Is it one of the Street Fighter
I'm
characters?
glad they delayed it till April.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it was gonna originally be January, then it got moved to March, now it got moved to April.
Well, hopefully if things come down, I think they're gonna push it. That's gonna be a main stage for Evo. That's why.
Yeah. That's cool, I'm glad.
Which I know that's why they've been pushing a lot of stuff. I think they want to push stuff to next
Who
month.
is that? Who's that Pokemon?
Bite, no, Angie, damn it.
But if you check your
Hilarious.
it'll tell you what price it'll be there. The deluxe edition will be including the season pass,
Okay.
first season pass, and then ultimate edition will include the season pass, a digital soundtrack, as well as a digital artwork showcasing the various artworks from Ishwatani Daisuke, as well
Back
as
to like 10 or
a
11.
few special edition colors for Soul and Kai.
Okay, so that's what the ultimate
Yeah, the
edition
colors for
includes.
Soul and Kai will
It's
be
just
available
digital
with early
stuff.
purchases of the game. So even if you buy a standard edition, or if you buy after the release date, you can get the special colors for Soul and Kai.
Yeah, no Steam Early Access for you. I mean, it's 3 days. I mean, are you gonna bitch over 3 days?
So basically, how bad are you really going to play it early?
Yeah, I'll wait till the 9th.
Alright, wait for Steam, 'cause, you know.
Well, especially if there's no physical collector's edition. I have
Yeah,
no.
there's no point. Yeah.
I'd rather just buy it on Steam. If the Steam version's gonna come out on the 9th, I'll just wait.
Yeah, you just have to worry
I'm press F5 in Amazon right now.
No, you just have to wait 3 days, and when you get online, you're gonna get bodied by the 3-day people. Oh, look at all this stuff already. I'm like, okay, man. I'm thinking that PS5 might have some type of priority, some type of special thing for it.
I mean, it already runs well on PS4. I mean, maybe 4K native support. That's
Yeah,
probably.
I know it's gonna work great. It's gonna look great on PS5. I'm not getting one, but
Yeah, I'm fine with the PS4 version. I don't need PS5.
probably another
PS4 version played fine. It was completely fine at 1080.
maybe in another year or two I'll get a PS5. Just like I did with the PS4. I waited so long time until I got one. There you go.
5 additional.
Okay, let's look at some
2 additional
information.
battle
We have the
stages?
details of the
Oh,
season pass
another
holder.
story.
The season pass will include 5
Looks like you get
additional
5 colors
playable
for all
characters.
20. Now we gotta
5
get the
colors
black and the blue.
for all 20 characters. So that's including the base and the DLC. And 2 additional battle
I don't
stages.
know if this
And
battle
an extra
stages.
story
It's just
scenario
weird.
called Another
I
Story.
think they're stages. They just call them that.
It's kind of like blocking paywall behind stages.
Of course. They gotta make their money. You know how this works?
I like the extra story. I wonder what that's
The
about.
characters, etc., will be announced later.
So, yep. So it was originally supposed to be 20.
This is the early purchase bonus that I mentioned
Oh, it's a
earlier.
swap.
Oh, you can make
So
Kai
regardless of the
dress up
edition
as
that
Soul
you
and Soul
buy,
dress
you
as
change
Kai.
the color.
you can get
That's kinda cool.
special
You change the
That's
color.
pretty cool. So Kai is Soul and Soul is Kai.
Gun
Their
flame?
color
Question
palette,
mark?
and it also changes the effects on their attacks.
That's
Actually,
pretty cool.
when I first looked at this image,
You
I
see
was
some
like,
dude riding a lightning.
why
Wait a
doesn't it
second.
look
This
like
isn't
that?
right.
Soul Kisuke? Kai bad
I
guy?
like those colors.
Kai back.
honestly.
Yeah,
Like what?
so you get that as long as
That's
you
a cool
purchase.
Kai
You
bag.
don't necessarily have to pre-order, but just the first
Yeah.
hint of the game or buy a certain thing when you buy digitally.
Arcade.
There it is.
Also
Open beta
announcing the
test.
arcade version location test, which sadly
Yep.
This
So I was right.
So it's coming for
an
arcade?
open beta
Mhm.
test
sure.
for console.
I was right. Early
So if you
221.
pre-order on the PS Store, you get one
So you
day
think-
of early
I'm thinking
access,
February or
open
March.
beta test, which is
I would
early
say February.
2021.
I'd
Probably
say
February or March.
So be sure to pre-order.
Maybe it could
Because the
be.
last trailer,
More
because they gotta do
details
another
about
trailer
the
in
date.
January.
It'll probably be after
And
the
then the
next
last trailer
trailer.
gonna be February.
I think it'll be after the trailer.
So the last trailer is gonna be in
So yeah,
February.
as soon as it be so the beta either be January, February, or March.
Yeah.
One of those days. So yeah, so you have
So you
to
understand?
you have to pre-order the game to get access to the open beta.
Yeah, so you have
And
to
even
pre-order.
if
So if
don't
you want to
want
wait early, you're gonna have to
today,
pay.
anybody, it's open test, so available to anybody
Why don't you just pre-order and cancel?
worldwide is the open beta test.
This is open. It's not closed beta like last time.
But you have to pre-order the game though. And now for these games that we don't care about.
Because I mean, I'm glad they put those two.
Yeah.
But originally, it was just those two.
Yeah.
It was just Grand Blue and Cross Tag, and I was just like,
No.
oh, that's pretty boring.
Online Grand Blue, oh boy.
Oh boy, Grand Blue Online, because that sounds fucking like a train wreck.
Can't wait to see Belial versus Lack.
And next week, we'll have Guilty Gear Third
That looks nice.
and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. The following week shall be for.
I'm glad they didn't throw away Xrd because they realized people still like playing it.
Of course.
Because now it's funny. Oh yeah, everybody wants to play
But you know, a
Grand.
lot of people don't like this. They're gonna go back to Xrd.
Pretty much. I don't think Xrd's going anywhere.
Like, we don't need these dirty people
If you happen to be in the
tainting our guilty game.
I will say
check it
the
out.
damage is
Pretty
so
cool
much better now.
arcades and,
God,
good
it's so
with
much
it
better
as well.
because they showed the updated build.
Also, Chip doesn't die in 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Oh, look, 80% of my life gone in a combo. No, it's like no, a devastating combo does like half life.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, that's fair. I can deal with that.
And finally, we have the announcement for Virtual
Oh,
Market
the Virtual
5,
Market.
presenting Guilty Gear. From December 19th till January 10th,
You know what
players
Virtual
from all over
Market
the world can
is?
join
It's
it
like
virtually.
it's their
Our booth
online
in
little
Virtual
thing. You
Market
can
5,
actually buy
where
avatars
we
and stuff.
display
It's actually pretty cool.
avatars,
It's
or
not for us though.
merchandise will be up for
Eh,
sale.
Japanese.
that's something I would do. I don't
I
care.
would.
Because I would. I know the
I want to dress as Ava. Who's that?
Yeah.
Sad.
Because you can't read anything because everything's in Japanese. People talking to you in Japanese.
I like
Like,
your costume.
what did you say? What did you say about my mama?
What'd you say? What'd you say about Street Fighter? Street Fighter's the greatest game ever.
No, it
You
isn't.
know people say that. And you know Street Fighter players are gonna come here.
Stickers. Because you want stickers.
You know that's what they're trying to get, right? You know they're trying to get the Street Fighter players to play their game.
Of course.
And
Because that's
the
what the market is.
merchandise
That's what the
that
market
they're
and money
showing on the
is.
screen now, I apologize, but the items showcased here are for Japan residents
Hey, you
only.
like read? Well, you'll show
These
Japan
are for
so
the
bad,
non-
guy.
regional publishers for the various merchandise that would be available to
Ooh,
your
that's
region.
nice. Wait, those are actual frame pictures?
I think so.
Are they? Those from the art book. Yeah, those are from the art book that I have.
They're only $6.80. That's not bad. That's like $6-7 bucks.
What's
that?
That's Sen's thing.
No. I meant, what is that
It's a
thing?
carrying bag.
Oh, okay.
It's $10.
So what is
$11.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, that's what he says when he eats. So.
Seiko watch.
Wow,
'Cause
they
you like-
are.
Man, you're going all. They are merchandising the
Content.
fuck out of this
You
stuff.
like content?
You want Seiko Guilty Gear Seiko hardcore watch? Fucking in, be free.
You wanna know what time it is? It's
Time-
dust loop time.
It's dust loop time. Bam, bam, bam. Man, we're gonna shield this motherfucker up.
Holy shit! Advertisement.
Yes. It's like I'm not gonna go buy a $600 watch or whatever just because it has Guilty Gear on it.
Oh man, that's hilarious. You know what time it is? I can see that he's supposed to watch out. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my
he's
god,
like,
he's wearing
he's
it.
like, you know you want it. You know you want it.
Oh,
You know you want it.
wow.
You know you want it. It only costs you a mortgage.
That's a big ass watch though. I didn't think about it. But yeah, it's tiny wrist.
Who wears a watch anymore nowadays?
Seriously.
Who has a watch? I haven't worn a watch in
Wow, they're
years.
throwing content out like crazy. Here's the game. Now here's all this other
And
stuff.
there's all the word from Merce Cars.
Look, even more.
Perfumes.
Perfume.
Perfume.
You want to smell like a
You want to smell like the bad guy?
Fragrances inspired
You want
by
to
soul.
smell like lightning edge? You want to? It's like what the
What
fuck?
is the
Yeah,
smell
you
of
want to get those
it?
hot
Like a
anime-
perfume.
You want to get those hot cosplay
You want them
chicks on
girls
you?
to be on your jock because you fucking smell like Kai Kisuke?
Like, you smell,
My
you smell
God.
like Ride a Lightning.
This
You
just
ride
looks
lightning,
silly.
right?
You want to smell the shock state and the fire state?
The soul fragrance might smell like fire.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Okay, that's.
I actually want
I
that.
will buy that.
I would buy that.
Oh, this smell. You can get it from there.
I would buy that.
Personally.
Yes, I am totally down with a dizzy Nendroid. That's cute.
Like, wow, you have a watch and you smell like Guilty Gear. I will date you. That's how you get the ladies.
There was a lot of
Just put that in your Tinder.
Now you're really gonna smell the game.
Yeah, that's all you need to put that in your Tinder profile. Hello, ladies. See this
Yeah,
watch?
soul bad guy holding it. He's like,
Yeah, the spray.
like, oh my god.
He gets like Rick the Mile Martell.
Smell that air.
Free.
Free. See, that is called free. Free like me.
No, you want to do that? Just go by his real name. This is the Frederick.
Alright guys, that should be the end of the stream for today. I hope you guys really like
I like
this.
how that
We're
glass
just
is
trying something
trying to
new
prevent
here.
them from stuff. 'Cause
Is
this
it?
doesn't work.
I guess
we
the.
can do more for you in the future.
I thought they were gonna do
If
one
you'd
more
like
thing
it,
after this.
please give us
Okay, I
some
guess that was it.
commentaries and
No.
feedback about what you liked about it, what you
That's
liked
pretty
about the
hilarious.
feature. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I had a lot of fun.
Gee, golly, I want to smell like the
Yeah,
bad
it's
guy.
great.
What do I need to do to do that?
Yeah, keep in mind, there'll be information for each region that's specific to your local area. So pay attention to publishers that provide you Guilty Gear.
That's cool that they did
Alright,
that.
so like I said, thank you for checking in and stay tuned for more information on Guilty Gear
How many people
Strive.
watching this?
Decent. I had up to like 15 people.
Is that supposed to be Amelia?
Yeah, he's a cosplayer.
Why does she look like she's kidnapped? Her
They-
eyes is
they-
way open.
They stuffed me in this costume and
She's
said
all
I'm
like,
alien. I'm like,
I don't want to be here.
The costume's nice, but it's like I looked at it as like it is not.
Are you okay? Blink if you're okay.
Are you okay, Buster Wolf? Well, I like the new characters theme. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it does sound cool. Also, you see she has the air dash crossover. I'm like, oh, here we go. And it starts.
That Lethal looks sick though. I was like, God, I'm like, I could beat the shit. I don't fucking. Amelia was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
like,
the thing is, she still has her gimmick. I'm like, oh no. You know what that means? One sword or no sword, Ramathal. Because nobody uses two swords.
nobody uses two swords.
You use one or none. I'm gonna probably mess with Eddie and then try to new characters. I'll try everyone out. Like I used
I
to.
think
do.
I'm gonna use Giovanna. I think that's gonna be my character I'm gonna go
And
to.
then she comes top tier and you hate her.
I was like, yes. I was like, why is she top tier? She looks interesting.
Don't forget your perfume.
Yeah, buy your perfume,
I can see
guys.
someone has that like.
Get your shock
I can
state
see that at a
perfume.
tournament. Someone just shows up and sprays it on for the match. Just like, oh my
I'm
god.
like, how much that cost you? My whole savings.
Like I want to smell like Frederick.
Cost me $1,000 for that perfume.
Where's my justice perfume? I want to smell like a gear.
Like, what about the Disney perfume? Ah, no, we're not going that low. There's some stuff we're not. There's some lines we're not crossing. That's one of them. You know she's only 4, right? Oh,
We got a lot of good information at least.
no, it's April, so I don't have to worry about it for a while. It's just
6 months
I
ago.
might have to pass on the beta because I'm not pre-ordering for PS4 just to play it.
Yeah.
Because I know they're gonna be changes anyway, so I might as well put the game.
Again, the only reason I buy it on PS4 if it was a physical collector's
But it's not.
edition.
Yeah.
If it's just digital stuff, I don't really care about.
Yeah, it's all digital. There's no statue. There's no.
I want like a figure or something.
There's no figure.
Or like an art book or something.
I rather just pre-order for Steam and
all the stuff is all digital rewards.
Also with
stuff you can
Steam,
just download.
custom music.
Yep, custom music.
So I'll just pre-order the Ultimate Edition just so I have everything. I do want to play this because I want to be fighting it. So this looks fun. Bye. Where's Amelia? There she is. Yeah, that. Oh, it's her skin tone. That's why it looks odd.
Yeah, she looks so pale.
She's not.
They
well.
haven't fed me.
Yeah.
Don't forget if you know the smell of the game.
That's what I do. You want to smell like a gear?
Do you want to smell like a gear?
That's like, you know what time
So
it
is this what the smell of the game is?
You know what time it is? It's time for dust loop.
It's time for dust loop.
Dust loop time.
Alright, that was cool.
Yeah, that's cool. There's the dog.
Oh well.
Okay, I better leave. Alright, cool, thanks.
No problem.
Thanks for letting me crash here. I'm gonna go pay one.
No problem.
Hopefully the dogs are coming out.
That was cool. That was cool. Well, so what did everybody think? What I'm interested in again, what was that tag mode? What was that tag mode? That was the thing that threw me off in the entire video when I saw Kai and Soul doing a combo together. I'm just like, Guilty Gear Asuka returns? Like, is that going to be a mode? Because if it's a mode, that's going to be hype as shit. Like, seriously, if it's actually a mode where you can actually play 4-player Guilty Gear versus online in the team, that to me sounds fucking, like, super interesting. And even I was always thinking of that. I was like, why don't they bring a team element? I wouldn't. Fuck no. Why would I buy perfume? What the hell am I gonna buy perfume for? I'm not a girl. The only thing I would buy, the only thing out of that merch I would buy is the Disney Nindroid. That's it. That is all I would buy. I wouldn't buy anything else. You don't want to smell like the shock state, but you can smell like a gear. No, thank you. You don't like Concho? Concho is classic, dude, with Foss, man. You don't like getting up the butt? Up the butt, Charizard. You don't like that? I'm sorry, I think that's cool. Come in.
So like you can use this to get that measurement for like the the PD or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you just basically look in a mirror and you put that part in the middle of your retina.
Okay.
Like it was on that Eyes Direct retailer.
Okay.
And then just make sure like it has like a guide to show you like if it's this exact size of a credit card, it's the right thing.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
But I buy direct. Yeah, that was the website.
Okay.
Then I got the stuff from.
Well, now you know. Okay, that's cool.
And there was a coupon that the honey. Do you have that installed on your?
Yeah, I have honey.
Like it gave me a crazy fucking discount. Like it was supposed to be $600 for 2 pairs, and it brought it down to $398.
That's not bad. $200 off. Okay. Well, that's what it's there for. I mean, I test it every time I buy something just to see if there's a discount that pops up.
Yeah, well, it does it automatically on mine. I don't know. But
Yeah. When I get logged in, it should just automatically check it. So, it's cool.
But yeah, that website's pretty good. Like, I tried going shopping at a few other places for the exact same glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was no coupons. And for whatever reason, I Buy Direct had that fucking crazy ass deal.
Interesting.
Cause I got one with that has like all the sun tinting and shit, and scratch resist and all that, like all the things that I would need for being out there. And I got another one for the blue light for the indoors, so I can just leave one in my car.
That's cool. Good discount. That's cool.
Just in case you were gonna get any new ones anytime
No,
soon.
I doubt it. I still have my other pair that I haven't even opened yet. So if the other one breaks, I'm just going to use that one. Eventually, I'll have to replace them though, whenever that happens. I mean, I know where I just got to get my prescription done again.
Well, it's like you said every 5 years, right?
That's what they told me. Every 5 years, you should have your eyes checked. And as obviously you get older, it's less. You know, you have to don't do sooner, but that's what they told me. So, I know it's already been 5 years, so I wouldn't be surprised if I need to have my eyes reevaluated again. But I'm fine with the glasses I have. I can see fine with them. I only need them really for long distance.
You should be wearing them all the time.
Yeah, I wear them for the most part. Like I said, I don't have a problem reading, but yeah, it's mostly for distance since I can't see far away. But as far as up close, I can't see any difference. It looks the same to me. So. Oh, shit.
But yeah, like for that last thing, like you just need this.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll download it in case I need it. If I ever have to redo my eyes.
And the other one is the ADD option. That's if you want like bifocals or something like that. It's to let it know that there's a distance that it needs to change. Like it's a measurement for how far along in the lens it needs to change for the bifocal.
Okay.
Or what strength and shit. So.
Yeah, I don't wear bifocals, so I don't. That's why I never see that number on mine. So.
Well, you said it was something else, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't know what ADD means. I just know it's a number. I know it doesn't apply to me, so I never bothered. I just put 0. I just leave it blank.
I looked it up. It was an additional distance directives or something like that. Some bullshit like that.
Well, like I said, I'll look if I ever need to do my classes again. Yeah, but for the most part, I'm fine with theirs. So, right. I appreciate it. Thanks. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm just telling my roommate, sorry. I'm gonna copy paste that tyrant. I want to be the bad guy like me, get my awesome review 100% gear sales. Sniff, I smell like Fire State already. Sorry. But yeah, I'm glad that Guilty Gear it's looking better. It's definitely looking better. No, Guilty Gear is definitely looking more promising now. I'm happy. It's gonna be. It's doesn't look like it's gonna be disappointing. So I'm glad. So I don't get the marketing on that shit. I was like, why are we showcasing perfume? Like seriously, perfume. Like who? Like really? Are you seriously gonna buy perfume for a fighting game? It's like Street Fighter going, oh, get reused lingerie. Like, oh man, you wanna dress cool? Well, give your girlfriend reused lingerie so you can feel like she can feel like a Shotokan master in bed. Something like that. Like, what the fuck? Oh, it's just dumb. I don't understand. Who are they appealing to? Like, I don't. How many fighting game players do you know buy perfume? I don't think any of them do. Most of them smell bad. Especially the Smash community, because they need showers. We listened to your concerns and we put perfume as a product because we realized that was the most important thing missing from Guilty Gear was perfume. Yeah, I think for me, it's going to be, for my characters, it's going to be Giovanna, Potemkin, and May. I don't really, like, no one else really resonates. Well, Melia, maybe. I might play Melia. But as far as, like, yeah, there's no real, I can say this, there's no real character where I'm like, oh my fucking god, I need to play that character. Like, there's nothing like that so far. Like, I was kind of hoping for another returning character that I actually care about, but I don't even know who's coming back at this point. Now, and it makes you skeptical because the fact that we don't know who the last character is. My guess is either going to be Johnny, it's going to be Elfelt, it's going to be, or it's going to be Sin, or maybe Eno, or it could be a brand new character. It could be another new character, and then who are going to be the five DLC characters? Like, who are they going to be? Like, there's so many characters that are not coming back. It kind of sucks, man. Like, there's a lot of characters missing from this roster. If you notice, like, how many characters from the actual game are missing? Like, there's at least, like, we only have, what, like, 35% of the roster, of the regular roster, if that, coming back. Everybody else is gone. I was like, man, they like, cut a lot of people off. Ram looks cool, too. Ram looks fun. Yeah, that needed perfume. I don't know. Well, they said development time was a problem because of COVID. They said that originally it was going to have more than 15 characters. So from what I saw, I bet you originally their goal was trying to make 20 characters at launch. That was probably the goal. And then probably have a season pass with 5. But now they pretty much said, okay, well, we can't get it done, so we're going to barely get 15 out the door. So we're going to have those 5 that should have been in the base roster are going to be now DLC. That's probably what happened. It's just there wasn't enough time. COVID fucked things up. They've already delayed the game twice because originally it was going to come out in September. Like, that's what UK of Bandai Namco, because they're publishing it in the UK, said it was coming out in September, like the end of September. And I was like, oh, hell no. The game would have been a travesty if it would have came out then. It would have been like 10 characters and just so undone. So, and then they delayed it to January of 2021, and then they delayed it to spring of 2021. So it's been delayed twice. So the fact that it's coming out April, so we have we'll probably have 5 months of development still. 5 months of development. So they have 5 months to clean up the UI, clean up the characters, finish the remaining 2 characters that they're going to bring out, put the voice acting in, finish the story, and then they can start working on the actual DLC characters. But, well, I mean, Nago seems alright. I mean, you have to understand, too, these guys haven't had a lot of time to play with them. When you're just like, okay, play these characters, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go on my limited knowledge of what I know. You don't know all the moves, so... And I mean, it's probably, stuff's going to change by the time the next update happens in January. We're probably going to get even more details, Probably with next one, we're going to see, the last 2 characters. We're going to see probably more details about the system, more adjustments. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to get most of the finalized stuff by then. where it's okay, this is what the finished product is gonna look like, so yeah, we don't know. Yeah, we don't have any supers or nothing. We don't know his super moves. We don't know how his blood meter works. We don't know anything. It's too much unknown. You can't expect someone to know the stuff when they didn't have really any time to practice. They were just going based on just, basic knowledge. I mean, when I played the beta, I didn't know all the moves either. I was just going on muscle memory. Like, okay, what if I play this character? What moves am I going to do with this character? Like, what are the super moves that I'm familiar with? It's like, oh, I use May. Well, I think she has horizontal, vertical dolphin. Does she have Mr. Otter? Does she have dolphin setups? Does she have, does she have the whale? Does she have the? And then it turns out one of the moves is completely different that I didn't know. I didn't know how to do her second super. Because it used to be the spinning one where she swales her arms with the anchor. But they took that one out. And then Mr. Otter got replaced by Mr. Walrus. Well, I mean, to be honest, fighting game, I mean, Guilty Gear really isn't your fighting game though anyway, is it? Guilty Gear is not your fighting game player. I don't really know you for playing Guilty Gear. Like, isn't your fighting game mostly Street Fighter 5? Like Street Fighter in general? That's like your main fighting game? So I don't even know why you're playing Guilty Gear if you don't even really care for it. I mean, don't play it because you feel like you have to, you know. If you like Street Fighter 5, I mean, go play Street Fighter 5. I don't like it, but I can't stand the game, but if you like what you like, that's what you like. I know what I like, so I like Guilty Gear. So Guilty Gear is really all I have left right now. I have nothing else I care about. So I mean, there's other anime fighters I like, but the anime fighting scene, in my opinion, is completely dead. Like, we are never going to see another anime fighter, in my opinion.
Comes a daredevil.
Oops. Shit. That was too loud. Hold on. That was way too loud. Sorry. Yeah, the Street Fighter 5 mode, the Street Fighter 5, the multi-character mode is going to be sick. I think that's going to be crazy. Because it's just, that could definitely give some more elevated gameplay, because it's just fun to play tag with somebody else. If it's the way it works out. Because it looks like a revision of Guilty Gear Asuka. Probably you can't play all 4 characters at the same time. You probably just tag them out, kind of like Tekken. Because it looked like you have you call the character out to become the point for a temporary bit, and then it switches back to the other character. Like Tekken Tag did. Tekken Tag 2. You would do a bound, and then the other character would come out temporarily to do a combo or whatever, and then they would tag the other person back in. So it seems like it's something like that. Yeah, Street Fighter 5 is still the second most played fighting game in the world right now. I forgot where I read that up, but they said Tekken 7 is number 1, and then Street Fighter 5 is number 2 in terms of online play. Like, Street Fighter 5 has an extremely high player base. Several tens of thousands still play it. It's still one of the hottest fighting games out right now. It's still making a ton of money. Guilty Gear will never achieve Street Fighter 5 status. It's sadly, look at Grand Blue Fantasy. Look at Grand Blue Fantasy. That game basically was a Street Fighter clone. It was basically Street Fighter 5 Anime Edition, and that game didn't even last that long. The game's already dead. Like, you don't see anybody playing it. The online lobbies are dead. Basically the Street Fighter crowd ran to that game for temporary, and then they just ran back to Street Fighter. Because you see they were promoting the shit out of it with all the top Street Fighter players. Like Justin Wong and all them were all promoting it. It's like, well, yeah, because it's Street Fighter. What do you expect? Grand Blue Fantasy is just, again, it's the anime crowd for Street Fighter. It's like, oh, you like Street Fighter 5? You'll love Grand Blue Fantasy because it plays almost exactly the same. The only thing that it doesn't have, that it has, that Street Fighter 5 doesn't have, is rolling, sidestepping, and instant blocking. That's it. Everything else is pretty much fundamentally Street Fighter 5. That's the only thing that mixes the gameplay up, is those three mechanics. That is it. Like, I like them, but even then I feel like they're not that great anyway. Yeah, I mean, I hope Strive is good. I'm putting a lot of faith into it because I really have no desire to play fighting games anymore. I'm pretty dead inside with fighting games right now. I've and you're coming from a guy who is so passionate about fighting games, but it's just the way the fighting games are now. I don't like the future. The future looks pretty dark for fighting games. Well, for fighting games I care about. The fighting games I want to play, they're pretty much going to die out. Because Guilty Gear is all that's left right now for me. I have nothing else. There is nothing on the horizon. The future just looks dark to me. If Guilty Gear fails, I don't know what I'm gonna like. I really don't have any interest in playing fighting games at all. Like, fighting games, in my opinion, have just gotten so bleh. Have gotten so stale. Like, they've streamlined so hard. They don't try to do anything new or try to be their own game. They just play it safe, along with shitty netcode. Yeah, Guilty Gear Strive is definitely going to be the make or break for me. If Guilty Gear Strive is a tremendous failure, think I'm going to retire fighting games, like, completely. I think I'm done with fighting games. Like, and that's sad coming from somebody who's so passionate about that kind of stuff. I mean, if you remember me 10 years ago, 5 years ago, oh my god, I was so into, like, anime fighters. Because there were so many available and they kept coming out. And I had, there was a bright future. I'm like, oh man, there's all these cool games coming out. I got excited playing them. And then now that's just what happened. Like, there's nothing for me. I feel like everything's been taken away from me in terms of that. And it doesn't make money. That's the problem. Anime fighters do not make money at all. If it's not DBZ, your anime fighter is going to fail. That's just the truth. If you're not DBZ, if you're not mainstream, if you're not the big anime honchos, like, well, I still think Street Fighter, even though it has hella anime influence. Anything, when I say anime, I mean Air Dashers. If you're not Marvel, DBZ, like the big honchos, if you're not those, you are dead. You do not matter. You will never make a presence. That's why you see all these anime fighter games that came out before, they would just drop instantly. People would just bail ship in a week. It's popular, yes. It's not as popular as other games, but it's still popular. It's more popular, I would say. Guilty Gear, I think, is more popular in Japan than it is the U.S., and then Blaze Blue, I think, is more popular in the U.S. than Japan. I think that's how it is, if I'm right. But Guilty Gear has a presence. I mean, it's a niche presence. It'll never be Street Fighter's presence. It'll never be Tekken's presence. Guilty Gear can never be that popular. It never will be. It doesn't matter how good it plays or how good it looks, even though Guilty Gear is revolutionary in terms of graphics. It is definitely the anime fighting game standard. Like, no fighting game looks as good as Guilty Gear in terms of, like, anime or just 2D sprite, 2D based anime games. the absolute best. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it doesn't have a name plastered on it that everybody knows. That's why DBZ does so well, because it's DBZ. Everybody knows DBZ. DBZ is number one in a lot of people's eyes. That's why it makes millions of copies sold, is because it's DBZ. And the fact that it plays like Marvel, that's just a win-win too, because the people love Marvel, and all the Marvel crowd went to DBZ. So you have a demographic for that genre of fighting game covered. You have the Marvel genre covered, and you have the anime fighting game covered with that game. That's why everybody plays it. But that's all there is. I mean, what else is there? Like, when you think of anime fighter, what do you think of that's out today? What is out anime fighter wise? There's only two. When I say two that are even relevant. It's freaking Grand Blue, I guess. Keyword, I guess. And then DBZ. That's it. Cross Tag Battle died. No one cares about Cross Tag Battle. Cross Tag Battle was, in my opinion, a mistake. Nobody likes Cross Tag Battle. Cross Tag Battle, in my opinion, was just a terrible flop. I don't know why it came out. It was just, oh god, this game, it sucks. I don't want to play it. I got bored of that game so fast, and I was just so disappointed with it. Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy is pretty dead right now. Grand Blue Fantasy has no future. Look how long what's his name, Belial came out. Belial was the talk of the town for what, like 2 days, 3 maybe, and then everybody forgot about him. That's how fast that game died. It was like, oh man, season 2 launched, Belial, crickets. Under Night's dying too, because they fucked the netcode up. The netcode in Uniel, the newest one, Uniclear, is really bad. They really screwed up the netcode. A lot of people are complaining about it. A lot of people stopped playing it because of it. Samurai Showdown is just there. And again, another victim of bad netcode. Samurai Showdown, in my opinion, is dead. Because the netcode is absolute trash. Nobody plays Samurai Showdown. Oh, you mean Million Arthur Arcana Blood? Yeah, see, I like that game. That game's fun. But again, same problem. It's fucking ass netcode. The netcode is shit. The netcode is absolute shit. That's why the game's dead. It's a great game. It's fun as shit. But bad netcode. They just doomed it. It came out. It was a sleeper release. They didn't make any announcement when it's coming out. It was way too expensive. They charged $40 at launch, which was ridiculous for that game. And it was in bad netcode. You've already got 3 things working against it. So nobody cared about it when it came out. Oh, too expensive. No one's going to buy it. Netcode's bad. No one's going to play it. So you've already killed your game. So sadly, I like Nitro Plus Blaster's netcode better, and that game had bad netcode too, and it was way better than Million Arthur. Yeah, exactly. It's just shitty netcode. There's just no reason to play those games. They're not fun to play single player either. They get boring. Like, they're meant to be played against people. Those fighting games are not a single player game. You don't play fighting games because you want to play alone. You play fighting games because you want to play people. But whatever. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? But yeah, I mean, Nitro Plus Masters is awesome. I love Nitro Plus Masters. The game was so much fun. I really, really, really put a lot of time and passion into that game. I was like so good at that game. But I actually cared. That's why I could play that game for hours and not get bored. But yeah, the netcode ruined it for me. And then eventually, like after a week or two, it was just dead. And I was like, well, this game's dead. Nice Tintin. When I hit him in the nuts, nice Tintin. That fucking assist is great. I love that in Million Arthur. Best assist in the game. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna work on Giovanni's track tonight. Like I said, I'm not gonna upload the other one because um it's already on Arc System Works channel, so I don't need to upload it. There's no reason to. For anybody that missed the video, so I actually put it in English. So yeah, so if you want the music video, it's on here. So if you want Nagaruki's theme, what do you fight for? So you can download it here. I called the name wrong. I didn't know the name, so I called it Kakoi, or whatever. Yeah, I forgot the name of the word. Anyway, but now I know it's called "What Do You Fight For." That's the name of the song. Yeah, I'll rip Giovanni's theme and I'll edit it, so I'll give you guys a full version edit soon. So it won't take me too long. It should take me a couple hours. I'll do the wallpaper and I'll do the song, so you guys can have it. I'll do that after the stream when I end it, and I'll upload it tonight. Yeah, no, Ultimax was fun, dude. I love Ultimax. That was a fun game. Love Ultimax. Sucks that I want them just to re-release it on current systems with the updated version and like put, rollback netcode. I'd be fine with that, but it probably won't happen. Charge like $20, re-release it. I'd totally buy it. There's a juggle system in Genshin Impact. You can, as long as you do knockups, you can keep knocking them up. I've seen people do combo videos of Genshin Impact where they literally keep the character up floating forever and they just never hit the floor, so they can't recover. But yeah. Game is Devil May Cry? Now Devil May Cry. So, but yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do next. So I'm gonna work on that tonight, and then I might play Genshin Impact for a little bit tonight because I gotta help my friend tomorrow early morning. I had to get up at 9 in the morning to go help him move. So I'm gonna work on that video tonight, get it uploaded by midnight, and then I might play Genshin Impact for a few hours. There's not really anything left to do on Genshin Impact. I'm literally at the point where I can't do anything. And there's no login bonus anymore, so there's really nothing for me to do. I'm literally like, I like Genshin Impact, but yeah, I'm at the point. I think I'm at a point at the game where I cannot do anything because there's no content to explore. Like I can't do quests. I can't do missions. I can't do. All I can do is I've done almost all the chests on the map. I've done all the waypoints. The only thing I can do in the game is whatever remaining chests there are. I can do the world bosses. I can only do those so often though, and then I can do the dungeons. That's it. That's all I can do. I can't do anything else. Yeah, the geo things, but those are such a pain in the ass to look for. Oh, I know. It's just in the beginning you have a lot to do, so you didn't have to worry about, you had lots of tasks, so I could diverse my game time up. I know it was also there was a lot of discovery. I've already discovered everything, so there's not a lot of new stuff. That's the game's not finished too, though. You have to understand that. It's not like the game was 100% completed with all the areas unlocked. Yeah, I would probably have a shit ton of shit to do. But I'm waiting on the next patch where they're going to introduce the new area, 7 new characters. That's gonna really add a lot of gameplay, like a lot of game time for me to invest in. So I actually have to go searching for new areas. I have to discover new secrets, look for the new waypoints, new quest lines, new missions. There's lots to do, so it's not like you're gonna get bored. But I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I've done most of the stuff. I can't really do much else, so I can't sit there and sit myself playing for 10 hours straight because what am I going to do? And eventually I'm going to run out of resin. I could spend that resin probably in 3 hours. I'll have no resin left, and then I can't do world bosses, and I can't do anything else like that. So now I'm down to hunting chests and doing instances. That's it. That's all I can do. So that's going to get repetitive. So that's why I say the game is great for the first 50 hours. Like you're having a blast because there's just so much to do. But after you get to the past that point, like around rank 30, that shit just crawls to a screeching halt because you run out of things to do. The game does not have a lot to do outside the few things left. There's no content. So guess what? It's either you spend money to do pulls or buy gear, or you just grind the same fucking thing 20,000 times, slowly progressing. Like you're building hardly any progress. So that's what's going to come down to, unfortunately. That's what's sad. But I got at least next month it's going to look good. We're going to have lots to do next month. It's only 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away, we'll have lots of new stuff to do, and then I'll be probably get back into it and be all excited again. Like, oh, okay, cool, let's play again. Like I'll be definitely investing a lot of hours into it. It's just at the current state right now, I think I'm going to be slowing down a bit. Yeah, Battle Pass, I can do that. I mean, again, it's just I don't have a lot of options. I'm almost having the Final Fantasy 11 dilemma because Final Fantasy 11 became the same thing. I was like super strong. I had all the quests done, every single mission. I had all the end game stuff mostly done. I only had like 3 events I could do, and all I was doing is rotating those 3 events. I was doing like what was it, Ambuscade, I was doing Omen, and I was doing Dynamis, Divergence. That was all I was doing all the time. And after a while, you get bored of it because you're just cycling through the same shit all the time. It gets boring. you're just hoping you're going to get that drop. You know, it's like, oh, and I didn't get the drop. Well, let's do it again next week. And didn't get the drop. Didn't do it next week. You know, you get to a point where like, okay, is this all I'm going for? Is this one thing? Come in.
Did he come by? The neighbor?
Mm.
Okay. You got his note. His truck's here, so I'm pretty sure. I don't hear any barking. So
I figured it would have gone. I didn't. No, I was looking. I didn't see him.
His truck's there, though.
Okay. I guess I didn't see it pull up.
Unless he got them to get back there. So, I don't know. I think they stopped now, so.
I'm pretty sure he got him.
Yeah. Well, I have to see him. Just let him know, hey, your dog is back there, so.
No, I was looking to the window. I figured I hear him because I usually see the truck pull up.
Yeah.
So I didn't see it though, but I guess I maybe missed it.
Okay.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. Sorry about that. It's me and my friend telling on my neighbor that they had his dog over in my yard. But yeah, I like Genshin. Please don't get me wrong. I do. I don't regret all the time I put into it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's just I'm getting to a point where it's gonna start becoming the same shit all the time. I've beaten all the world bosses. I've done. The only thing I haven't done, I haven't gotten down up the what do you call it, whatever, that tower. I haven't done all the floors on that because I know I'm not gonna. The problem is leveling gets to be a problem too because leveling without books is a pain in the ass. It is just the biggest pain in the ass. If you don't have books, it is just, my God, does it take forever to level. And you need books. Books are the only way to level efficiently. And right now I'm stuck kind of at 40 and 50 right now. I can't really do too much else. I don't have the materials to upgrade. Some of my weapons are still stuck on 20 because I can't get the materials to actually upgrade them. I used them all. Dude. All the books are gone. I only have a few little ones. Like, I've literally spent all my books. Like, I mean, I have 11 characters. You know, all of them are at least 40. Some are 50. I have like 4 or 50. No, 3 of 50. Because I don't have the materials to upgrade to ascend them. So, and you can only get the materials from certain events or from certain merchants, but the merchants only sell so many of them per month. You have to wait a whole month for them to restock their inventory. And it's like, you know, I'm like, you can buy like 4 of one material, that'll give you 2 upgrades, and it's like, okay, well, I need 4 more to get 2 more upgrades. Oh, sorry, I gotta wait till next month. And then I'm like, well, I gotta wait. You can do certain dungeons, I think, but they're only on specific days of the week. So if they're not available, you can't do anything that day. So you have to wait till that day is available and then do the content. No, not the experience. I'm talking about the materials to ascend, to make my characters higher level. Well, so what is that? Oh yeah, not surprised. There she is. And Jam's like, ah! She doesn't, I'm sorry, but she doesn't look like a Guilty Gear character. I'm sorry, when I look at this character, I just look at it and go, Vanessa? Vanessa with a stand? She looks like a JoJo character. Like she looks like Vanessa with JoJo powers. That's what she looks like. She does not... If you put her by herself, I would not even think she's Guilty Gear. She wouldn't even come close to a Guilty Gear character. She doesn't look like one. She stands out really weird. Like, I don't hate her design. It's just, it looks weird for the cast. She looks so normal. She just looks normal. You know, she doesn't stand out like normal Guilty Gear characters where there's just most outrageous designs. Her design just looks overly simple. Like I said, she looks like Vanessa. She dresses like Vanessa. She has like the same outfit that Vanessa does from KOF. She's just tan. She's a tan Vanessa. Like, the only reason why she even like looks weird is because she has that dog. But she has a stand, basically. She's a stand user. I mean, I'll use her. It just looks weird. It just really looks weird. I know a lot of my friends, they love dark skinned chicks. I don't mind dark skinned chicks. I'm fine. I'm not particularly fond of really dark chicks. Like, I don't like overly chocolate chicks. I don't like ridiculously black. I don't like that. I know a lot of guys do. I like a light black. Light black complexion's nice, but not overly dark. I don't like literally like Wesley Snipes black. That's just too black for me. I don't like that. Dark tan is nice. I like tan girls are pretty. I am more particular with white meat though. I do like white girls more. I am pretty sprung on white chicks. I do like white girls. Like I said, this is like black as Wesley Snipes. That's like the black. That's like the blackest black you can be. That to me is not attractive. That's too. That's just. I don't like that color. Like I don't mind if she's light black complexion. Like that's fine. SJW. Oh jeez. I got nothing against like people being that color. It's just I'm not sexually attracted to that color. I do prefer light skin. That's just me. I know a lot of guys don't like light skin because it's really common. But I do like light skin. I like light skin more than dark skin. But there are some hot dark characters. Like, what's her name? I like Muramasa a lot. Muramasa from Full Metal Demon. Muramasa, she's fucking hot. I like big girls, dude. Shit. I am all about big chicks, dude. I love big girls. I like chubby. I do like chubby girls. I really do. I have always had a sexual attraction towards chubby girls. I don't know why. I've always had an infatuation with bigger women. I just find it sexy. Also, it's more to play with. Definitely more fun in the bed. I don't really like ridiculously thin girls. It doesn't do anything for me. Like it's funny. I like Noelle Vermillion, for example. She's like a teeny weeny. She's cute, but yeah, it's one of those things of I look at her body and I'm just like, God, you're small. Like you're way too skinny for me. Like she's just so tiny, you break her, you know. Like, and that kind of turns me off. I would. I crushed the poor girl. I probably hurt her, and I'm like, and I don't, and I just like, eh. I knew somebody like that that was as tiny as her, and I was just like, she's a cool person, but I just never, no sexual aroused from that shit. I just don't get aroused by skinny chicks. They have to be thick or big. You got to give me a girl like Jacko or like Elfelt. That's the kind of body I got to have that as a bare minimum. But yeah, Full Metal Demon Muramasa, man, oh god, she's so fucking thick. She's a darker girl. She's like She looks like Yoriyuchi from is that Naruto or like no Bleach? Like that dark kind of color. She's like that. I don't know if that's her name. Girl from Bleach. I forgot her name. Is it Yoriyuchi? I'm thinking of somebody else. But anywho's, it's 10:15, guys. Is she orange haired? No, she's. I'll show you what Muramasa. This girl. This girl. Her. This chick. I like her a lot. She's sexy. I have her figure too. I have this figure. I actually got it really cheap. It was like $60. Somebody was selling it used, and I picked it up. Well, I mean, she was open box. The guy didn't have the box, but it was in mint condition. I was like, oh man, because I know it's worth like $120 to $180. So I was like, man, do I pass it up or do I grab it? And I was like, I'm not gonna ever see it for that price. So I just snagged it. I wasn't gonna turn it. It's a character I like, and I play her in Nitro Plus Blasters, and I do like the way she looks. So. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it right here. I'm gonna go work on that video in a minute, and I'm gonna get it uploaded. So, look out for the Giovanna my full edit version. So, and then I'll upload the wallpaper too, which you can get from the video too. It's the same video, so it's not like it's gonna be hard. So after I'm done with that, it's gonna take me at least a couple hours. So if I come back, I'm probably not gonna stream that long with Genshin Impact. Probably only a couple hours because, like I said, I got to get up at 9 in the morning tomorrow. I got to go help my friend move, and that's gonna take me at least 2-3 hours. And then I'll be done after that, and I'll probably stream Genshin Impact, Monday night or something. We'll see. So, anyways, guys, I'll be back later. So, give me a couple hours or so. I'll be back on and play Genshin Impact just for a little bit, probably a few hours. And that'll be it. So, be back later, guys. See you guys later. Take care. Peace out.